valley, through the mud.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show. The city's biggest conversation.
I won't fear, 'cause no weapon formed against me shall prosper.
The Citi Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise.
Formed against me shall prosper. Whoa. Through the fire, through the flood, through the valley, through the mud, said I won't worry, I won't fear, no. Stretch out your hands, come on family, say no weapon formed against me shall prosper. It will never work against me, oh Lord. Say no weapon, oh Lord, say it shall prosper. Stretch out your hands, let me see it. And when I think that I can't make it, I'm reminded that you don't fail. And when I think that I can't take it, I'm reminded that you are good. Oh, when I think I can't take it anymore, I'm reminded of the good God that you are. When I think that I can't take it anymore, say I'm reminded that you've been too good. Stretch out in the room. Say no weapon. Yeah. Shall prosper. It won't work.
6:33, Todd Julani, no weapon formed against me shall prosper, and every tongue that rises against me in judgment I will condemn. This is the heritage of the sons of God, and their righteousness is of me, saith the Lord. Welcome to Wednesday, 20th day of November 2024. 40 days to the end of 2024. 18 days to election. So much to do. Time is the ultimate gift you've been given. Thank you for spending some of that with 97.3 Citi FM. Starting off with the business sense, newspaper review, business news, sports, all within the first hour. Everything you have exchanged time for. Everything you don't have, you have been unwilling to exchange time for. So God didn't give you money, He gave you time. You exchanged that time on a productive venture, and it was converted to money, either as wages or profit. God didn't give you friends, He gave you time. You invested that time in quality relationships. Now you have friends. So everything you have, you've gotten through the process of exchange of time. And what you don't have yet, you have been unwilling to exchange time for. So the question today, how much value do you put on your time? How much is an hour with you worth? How much is 30 minutes of your time worth? You need to place value on your time. That means you put more into what comes in so that what goes out will be valuable. It's all up to us. Make the most of today. Convert time, the raw material, into the finished product that you want. It could be people, it could be processes, It certainly will be profitable if you invest the best in it.
Ease up. Attack.
Businesses brought to you by the People's Bank. Visit our nearest branch and talk to us about a better loan agreement. Lower interest rate, longer tenors. Available at the call 0302 210 210.
Try to sleep.
Lady B, truly agric and more.
Yeah.
We're starting with the newspaper headlines. It's brought to us by Piva Cola, Piva Orange, Piva Cocktail, Piva Tangy, and Piva Grapefruit Drink.
It won't.
Many flavors, one great quality brand.
Come here, y'all.
Call 0550-032-231. Piva, a taste you certainly love. An advert which is FDA approved. And why wait for December when we can bring Christmas to you early? Total Energies is bringing your holiday cheer early from now till next year. Swing by any of our major centers for an engine oil change. You get a free car wash as well. It's booming on socials at totalenergiesgh.com.
You can try it, devil.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show. The city's biggest conversation.
We understand the excitement and preparations that comes when your child gains admission into senior high school. But we at the Agricultural Development Bank, ADB PLC, also understand the financial burden this comes with. The chopbox, trunk, school mattress, you name it. That's why we have partnered with Prospectus Ghana Limited to offer financial support for parents by introducing the ADB Quick Purchase. With a smart loan of up to 20,000 Ghana cedis, you can pick up all the items on your child's prospectus for school. ADB PLC offers you a repayment plan of 12 months to relieve you of all that heavy financial burden. Every ADB customer who receives their salaries through the bank, military and police personnel, and all other workers on the Controller and Accountant General's payroll qualify for this facility. Walk into any ADB branch nationwide or any Prospectus Ghana Limited office near you to apply for the ADB Quick Purchase. Terms and conditions apply. ADB, the People's Bank. ADB, truly a Greek and more.
Join the conversation on the Citi Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/Citi97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/Citi973, and Instagram at instagram.com/Citi973 with the hashtag CitiCBS.
Heart of the cloud, the airwaves shine bright. City FM, you're the beacon of light.
Unleashing the power of relevant radio. This is Citi 97.3.
With integrity, your message takes flight. Oh, let's raise our voices. Let the truth be told. City FM, a story of courage and bold. Samuel and Bernard, you lead us so proud. With the strength of the people, let's shout it out loud. Through the airwaves, you carry our dreams, bringing us knowledge more than it seems. With every broadcast, you're breaking the seams. United our voices like rivers and streams. Oh, let's raise our voices. Let the truth be told. City FM, a story of courage and bold. Samuel and Bernard, you lead us so proud. With the strength of the people, let's shout it out loud. Through the world full of noise, you choose to stand tall. From with the power.
And of course, this is a special one that a listener did for us.
Lovely.
And we're loving it. We're loving it. I don't even know how he managed to pull it off. It's called Jones Owusu Yeboah. And he calls it a song for Citi FM. Listen closely to the words.
Story of courage. Samuel and Bernard, you lead us soul.
And today it's Bernard and Caleb. And today is Where University of Ghana Day.
Yes, it is.
And you're looking blue and integrity proceedamos.
Yeah, man, with the golden colors as well.
I tell you,
Super.
It's a beautiful day to represent your university. If you're a product of the University of Ghana, today is a day to let the world know you're proud.
Yeah, man.
It flows. Ain't a city with true passion.
We're going to start with the newspaper headlines this morning.
Yes, please. But our daily guide this morning, AG saves Ghana 4 billion Ghana cedis in GCNet case. Tepahene endorses Baumia. Girl posts strong performance. Election 2024. Police assures Ghanaians of robust security. And Nana opens Flowerport interchange.
The Ghanaian Times leads with GCNet 4 billion cedi case against Ghana dismissed.
Yeah.
Defendant awarded $2 million in cost. Also, President inaugurates power project and Flowerport interchange and inspects progress of work at cylinder manufacturing. Commissioner General on a commissioning spree.
One day, one commission.
Meanwhile, NDC accuses MPP of plan to rig December 7 polls. That's on page 10. And no cause for alarm. IGP allays fears ahead of the election.
The news center this morning, Tribunal rejects GCNet's 4 billion Ghana cedi claim against Ghana. President Akufo-Addo inaugurates Flowerport interchange, 14 others in progress. Election security blueprint unveiled outlines enduring and comprehensive security strategy. They're referring to the IGP. And 3 suspects remanded over alleged 160,000 Ghana cedi fraud against Alpha Lotto.
If you go on to the Chronicle, election security will be robust. IGP Dampare is photographed speaking to the CSOs. Also, NDC calls on armed forces to probe Brigadier General Opoku. And then your vote to protect free SHS, Baumia speaking. Meanwhile, 3 in court for allegedly defrauding Alpha Lotto.
And Daily Analyst has the story here. Towards peaceful elections, IGP outlines blueprint for election security after 2 years of meticulous preparation. And election 2024, NDC makes rigging claims against top soldier, calls for his removal. And attacks on Kufuor Obribuahim fires ungrateful Alan have built more roads and interchanges than any other government. This is President Akufo-Addo speaking. And achieving global peace requires collective action, GJA President asserts.
The Informer leads with Ghanaians can rest assured, and they have IGP Dampare who declares and unveils comprehensive security plan for election. Meanwhile, Alan weeps over Kufuor's support for Baumia. And then we have Ashanti Hills Baumia believes his leadership will bring progress. That's on page 3. His photograph interacting with one of the chiefs of the land.
Republic Press this morning. IGP talk staff vows to crush election troublemakers. Ghana wins big. GCNet ordered to pay 2.18 million Ghana cedis in legal fees as tribunal dismisses claims. And 2023 road safety report. Road crash deaths in Accra declined by 14%. And then next to that, Accra traffic woes to ease as Akufo-Addo opens Flowerport interchange, and Kwewu West NCCE holds debate for parliamentary candidates.
Let's move to the Ghanaian publisher Mahama Airbus scandal. Fresh revelations emerge. Story on page 3. The Alpha Lotto story is here. The commission story is also here. Then there's an interesting one. Asin South MP gives best teacher a car.
Right.
Jonathan Fordraw's photo is on a nice car on the front page of the newspaper.
Sharp. The Herald this morning. Springfield and Kevin Ochere's 1.5 billion barrel oil well empty. Ghana risks judgment debt over Bogoso Prestia mines as lands minister's controversial letter surfaces. NDC calls out IGP and CDS over election-related deaths.
The Daily Post has the Brigadier General Opoku story.
Yeah.
According to the NDC, he was intending to shed blood and rig the election. His photograph here. Meanwhile, a vote for Baumia, an endorsement of hardship and corruption. This is Mahama. And then Baumia not capable of fixing sunk economy. MPPs Amoakumba. Now let's go online for a few more headlines. If you go to Channel 1 News, Nana Komia was on Face to Face last night. Baumia's vision for Ghana superior to Mohammed's own, he's saying. Meanwhile, Baumia says one time Mahama won't be accountable. Reject him. But Mahama is also talking. He says vote for change to restore Black Stars glory.
Okay.
So that's a lot happening. As Ensu Boache, Minister for Roads, says Flowerport interchange will stimulate economic activity. And then I don't want to see any kiosk or container at Flowerport.
Yes.
This is the regional minister Titus Glover. And then Boku, we are prepared for December 11 polls, according to the EC, even in Boku. If you go to citynewsroom.com, it's a troubling story. 3 power plants face imminent shutdown over $259 million debt. Meanwhile, Jubilee House behind fake news campaign against me. This is Mahama alleging. Akando says no amount of rigging can save MPP from defeat. And then Alan's rant on Kufuor's endorsement is sad. This is Nana Kumia speaking on Face to Face as well. And then a few more stories. Mahama's comment on the Black Stars is here. And Dampare says we will deal ruthlessly with troublemakers ahead of this election. There's an interesting story from Kenya where the Catholic Church has rejected $40,000 from President Ruto. It was a donation. They say we don't need anything. Accra sees 14% decline in road crash fatalities last year. And Free SHS NAPO condemns NAPS over priority placement petition. If you check a few other websites, myjoyonline.com, the lead story is EC's Bossman. Very interesting comment. It says taxpayers prefer credibility over cost savings. And then the IPP CEO says 3 power plants to shut down if. And then in other stories, SWAG celebrates historic wins for Herbert Mensah and Mauku Afajinu. And Martin Amidu writes, lives lost in Boku are votes silenced by government strategy. Very interesting story indeed. Let's get into the details.
Yes, Bernard, AG, I'm starting with Daily Guide this morning with AG's story. AG saves Ghana 4 billion Ghana cedis in GCNet case. Gabriel Abdul Razak is writing that the Attorney General and Minister for Justice, Godfrey Abuadame, has successfully fended off another mammoth international arbitration claim against Ghana by defending the country against a 4 billion Ghana cedi claim made by Ghana Community Network Services Limited, GCNet. An international arbitration tribunal seated in London dismissed the claims by GCNet and ordered the company to pay Ghana $2.1 million US dollars in legal fees, comprising $1.7 million US dollars in legal representation, 444,000 plus US dollars for fees and expenses of Ghana's expert witness, together with interest. So GCNet has instituted the action challenging the rights of the government to terminate service agreement it had with the government, by which GCNet was granted the exclusive right to develop, customize, update and operate an electronic system for processing customs payment and trade documents at the ports. Bernard.
This is interesting. So the key point there was that Ghana did not use any international law firm. Were represented by the Aegis department, and then we won. So the GCNet had many law firms, 2 law firms from Ghana, and international law firm. But our Aegis department managed to defend us, which is good. Now, SC will deliver judgment on the anti-LGBTQ case December 18. So that bill that has been sent to court, Mr. Sky and Dr. Amanda Odwe, who had filed separate suits challenging the passage of the bill and its assent by the president. The Supreme Court says it will deliver judgment on December 18, 1 week to Christmas, on 2 separate actions. So keep an eye on that story. Now, still talking about issues on legality, the Iyoko, Ghanaian Times, page 3, has declared 6 people accused of fraud and money laundering wanted. And the suspects, according to the Iyoko, their actions threaten Ghana's economic stability. They include Asamoah Reginald Kojo, wanted for alleged possession of forged documents; Kweku Williams Elliott, wanted for alleged possession of forged documents; Kwame Jomo Poku, accused of defrauding by false pretenses and money laundering; Asampana Bernard, wanted for alleged defrauding by false pretenses and money laundering; and Evans Glakbe, accused of allegedly defrauding by false pretenses, as well as Frimpong Andrew Ano, who defrauded by false pretenses. Iyoko is urging the public to stand up and be very vigilant.
Right now, Republic Press is reporting IGP talks tough, vows to crush election troublemakers. The Inspector General of Police, Dr. George Ekufu Dampare, who also serves as the chairman of the National Election Security Task Force, has assured Ghanaians of a comprehensive and enduring security plan to ensure peaceful, free and fair elections on 7th December 2024. Speaking at a high-level meeting held at the police headquarters with the leadership of civil society organizations yesterday, the IGP highlighted the extensive measures put in place to safeguard law and order before, during and after the polls. It continues on page 3 to say that this blueprint will be the standard security plan for elections now and beyond, with an enduring 30 years from now in mind, he stated. Now, as we speak, the aspect of the blueprint that relates to the 7th December 2024 elections has so far been distributed across the country, and officers are going through to know where they will be deployed during the elections.
Meanwhile, still on election security, the NDC is accusing MPP of a plan to rig the election using Brigadier General Opoku. So the NDC, this is page 10 of Ghanaian Times, by the way. Now, the NDC is alleging that the MPP wants to use Brigadier General Michael Opoku, who's the General Officer Commanding of the Central Command of the Ghana Armed Forces, to rig the election for the ruling party by stuffing ballot boxes in the Ashanti region on December 7. The NDC said that it had evidence that Brigadier General Opoku's residence in Kumasi was currently being used as a safe haven for storage of weapons and electoral materials which the MPP intends to use to subvert the will of voters. And here's a quote by Sami Jemfi, Communications Director of the NDC. Per our credible intel, Brigadier General Opoku's residence in Kumasi is currently the storage facility for weapons, illegally printed ballot papers, military apparel, and other election materials. They are asking for the armed forces to take action on him, and that they don't think that this is a good thing. But they have not had an official reaction from the armed forces yet. This is what the NDC is alleging.
Right. In the meantime, I have built more roads and interchanges than any other government. President Akufo-Addo is speaking on Daily Analyst, page 3. President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo has reiterated his administration's accomplishments in infrastructure development, claiming that his government has constructed more roads and interchanges than any other in Ghana's history. Tourism packages, delivering his remarks during the commissioning of the Flower Pot interchange in Accra. The president underscored his government's dedication to enhancing the country's infrastructure. Quote, let us remember that this project is one among many. From the northern savannah to the southern coastline and from east to west, we are building a new Ghana, one where roads, bridges, schools and hospitals rise as symbols of a nation that works for everyone. It is fitting then to acknowledge that this administration has contracted more roads and interchanges than any other in our nation's history.
Now, the other story, of course, Fred, who is there for us, will give us a report. This is the first official day of the interchange, so we are observing traffic. We've been following this story for many weeks.
Sure.
Hopefully, the traffic congestion in that enclave gets cleared up and doesn't get exported. So usually when you do a road. But there's a troubling a story on citynewsroom.com. 3 power plants face imminent shutdown. Over $259 million debt. Emmanuel Opong is reporting on City News that the CEO of the Independent Power Producers, IPPs, Dr. Ali Advertisements, has warned that 3 critical power plants face imminent shutdown due to accumulating unpaid debts. Now, he revealed that government has defaulted on a $259 million payment, this is dollars, owed by the ECG. Now, this revelation comes shortly after the president commissioned the Bridge Power Project intended to address power shortfalls in the energy sector. Speaking to City Business News yesterday, Tuesday, November 17, Dr. Akpetogbo urged the government to act swiftly to prevent the looming shutdown, emphasizing the urgent need to settle the outstanding debt to sustain energy production. Here's a quote. I can confirm that all is not well. If there is no intervention before Friday, I can tell you that by Monday, 3 key power plants will be off the grid. Wow. Hey! Wow. It's a serious matter. It's not fun, he asserted. He also stressed that, quote, we've received these assurances severally, so this can't sway us. We are resolute. He criticized the assurance from the president the country will no longer experience the energy shortage, also known as doomsday, that plagued it in the past following the commission of the project. To say the commissioning of this plant is going to put doomsday to rest, I find it difficult to relate, he added. The guy is not happy
at all.
Now, let's hope this payment is made to avert a Christmas doomsday.
Very
certainly
important.
Not doomsday during elections.
Not at all.
All right.
Road crash deaths in Accra declined by 14%. There is a report that road crash fatalities in Accra declined by 14% in 2023, marking the third consecutive year of reductions in reported deaths, according to the 2023 Accra Road Safety Report. This was contained in a report which was developed by the Accra Metropolitan Assembly with technical support from Vital Strategies, launched on November 18, 2024. During the World Day of Remembrance for Road Traffic Victims. This is a good one. More campaigns need to be
this is Accra.
staged. This is Accra, yes. We don't have a national picture yet, but we need more campaigns as we are getting into the festive season for drivers to be cautious.
I think
with how they
behavioral
drive.
change is very critical. and also infrastructure. So there's the 3 E's.
Yeah,
There's engineering,
enforcement,
there's enforcement, and education. So the engineering means there are street lights, there are road markings, there are cycle lanes, and mobility is enhanced.
Yeah.
Then, of course, education is what we do,
Yeah.
what the Road Safety Commission does.
Yeah.
Then, of course, enforcement is the police MTTD, who should not be collecting monies from drivers.
This morning they say a motorbike is driving against oncoming vehicles on the newly opened Flyport interchange.
Why?
I don't know.
Is it a police motor?
No, it's just one.
Maybe he doesn't know the way. He's confused. Now, let's do some politics.
Yes.
Bawumia Mahama hit the ground. One term Mahama won't be accountable, reject him. Flag bearer of MPP Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia has argued that the NDC presidential candidate John Dramani Mahama failed to deliver effectively during his tenure as president, making him unfit to lead again. Speaking to stakeholders in Afano South West, so Afano Southwest, Dr. Bawumia assured that his leadership would prioritize accountability and focus on addressing the pressing needs of Ghanaians. Here's a quote: "Everybody should know that former President Mahama and I strongly contesting in this race, but he has been president before. So when voted for, he can only be president for 4 years, then he will be gone. But I, on the other hand, can be president for 8 years. When you vote for me, I will come back to you after 4 years to account for my work. I will come back to Afano Southwest to give an account of my work." So he said, since I will come back to give account, I will do my work diligently. So give me the steering wheel. It's funny, he keeps saying Mami Stiano. People have used that sort of in a teasing sense, but he doesn't seem to be shying away from that. He said, Mama Mistiano. Mama Mistiano. Now, meanwhile, Mahama has also been speaking this story on same Channel 1 News.
Yeah.
Vote for change to restore Black Stars glory days. Now, flabber of the NDC, John Dramani Mahama, has weighed in on the poor performance of the Ghana football team, the Black Stars, attributing their struggles to the current state of the country under the NPP administration. Now, he was speaking at a rally at Akimoda. It's part of his 5-day Eastern Regional Tour. So Bahama is in Eastern, Bawumia is in Ashanti.
Yeah.
He urged Ghanaians to vote for change in the upcoming elections. Here's a quote: "The Black Stars that managed to entertain us has been ruined. The Black Stars for the past 20 years participated in every match at AFCON, but we couldn't even qualify this time. War-stricken Sudan has qualified for AFCON, but Black Stars could not. All of this is due to bad governance we have endured for 8 years, but democracy gives us the chance to bring change in governance every 4 years. By God's grace, 7 December, we are going to use our thumbs to bring change," he stated.
Well, in Kenya, the Catholic Church has rejected $40,000 from Kenya's president.
Take your money.
Yes, Philip Anyolo is the Archbishop of Nairobi,
He's a big man.
and he's rejected $40,000 offered by the president to the church. It was a gift towards building the priest's house and the choir during a mass on
They're saying
Sunday.
that the president has not fulfilled his promises, and
To
they
the
also
people.
don't want the church.
To be compromised.
I think it's such a great example.
Beautiful story.
When politicians come to us, we need to let them know exactly what we feel.
Sure.
And what we expect from them is not personal donations, but public projects that benefit all of us. And I think the Catholic Church in Kenya have done a great job. All of us should learn from them.
Zion.
And that's what religious leaders ought to be doing.
Sharp.
Thank you very much, Caleb.
Thank you, brother.
City Business News coming up shortly.
Oh, jump on now. Go. Google me. And what time when you come back, we are not hear the sound of your car? Why you buy new car?
No, I not change my car. It be the same, right? It be the fuel way I change. Way one shouts it. Ever since I started using the all-new Excellium Premium Fuel, fortified with 3-in-1 action. Oh, Joe, now my car they run like electric car. No, it's so.
This is the type of fuel where they want to. Because now engine they cost. Where they want for way if I buy it, it go protect my engine. And with the small way I buy, I'll go drive, sir.
Absolutely. It's like strapping a turbocharger to your engine and giving it a protector. And what they bust my mindset be the 3-in-1 action, no? Excellium they prevent up to 99% of deposit. It be anti-wear, some be anti-corrosion. Won't pay when I open them.
Hey, so where can I find this magical fuel?
Just head over to any Total Energy service station and your car will thank you.
Hey, then make a finish my gobe fast, then rush go Total Energies. My friend, but why your hand my gobe inside?
I give you info. Make I feel the gobe too small.
Go.
Yo, Pana. Excellium is designed to protect your car engine, decrease fuel consumption, and lower CO2 emissions. Don't say fuel, say Excellium. Choose Excellium, choose quality.
Looking for a burst of flavor in every sip? Discover the refreshing taste of Piva beverages. Enjoy the classic Piva Cola flavor, perfect fit anytime. How about a fruity adventure? Try our delightful Piva orange fruit drink packed with recognized citrus flavor. Craving something exotic? Our Piva cocktail fruit drink brings the tropics to you. For a sweet and juicy treat, grab our grapefruit drink and don't miss out on the refreshing Piva tangerine fruit drink, bursting with tangerine flavor. Piva Cola, Piva Orange, Piva Cocktail, Piva Grape, Piva Tangy. Grab yours today. Available now at your local store. Call us on 055 00 32231. Piva, a taste you'd love. This advert is FDA approved.
P for Piva.
My body, when you wake up in the morning and you know the money calling. Oh, you go work. But you know it's out in your side. If I believe with us, if I hold my hand and believe, cause you know it's out in your side. And when you dream, no say I live for you. And when you hustle every day, many wanna go. Anything you do, I live for you. Many want. If I believe I live your side, fidelity. If I believe with us, fidelity. If I know I live your side, fidelity.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
City Business News at 7. Lati has the details. Good morning.
Good morning, Bernard. Hello to you out there. Welcome to the breakfast edition of City Business News on 97.3 Citi FM. The bulletin is proudly brought to you by MTN, Goil, and EcoBank. Coming up this morning, Ghana's energy sector could be in another crisis as IPPs threaten to shut down 3 key power plants over government continues indebtedness. Also, Bank of Ghana begins review of macroeconomic developments in the country as the Monetary Policy Committee prepares for the announcement of the next policy rate. Later in the bulletin, traders demand clear-cut policies and commitment from political parties for the business community as the general elections approach. My name is Ni Lati. It's midweek and thank you for joining us. Details of our stories. Now let's begin from the energy sector because the independent power producers say that 3 key power plants in the country face imminent shutdown due to mounting unpaid debt by the government. The power producers say the government has defaulted on its commitment to settle a $259 million obligation owed by the Electricity Company of Ghana. This is coming as President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo has commissioned the Bridge Power Project to complement the shortfalls within the sector. But CEO of the IPPs, Eli Plim Kwabla Apetogbo, in an interview with Citi Business News, noted that the government must move quickly to avert this shutdown.
I can confirm that all is not well. If there is no intervention before Friday, I can tell you by Monday, 3 key power plants are going off the grid. It is not a fun. It's a serious matter.
And the assurances from the president, doesn't it suffice?
We've had these assurances not today. We've received these assurances from government severally or times and again. So this can't assuade us. We are resolute. If it will work, it should have worked earlier. Unless we see action, like I said, unless there is an intervention, practicality of what he's saying, and Monday, these 3 other plants are going off.
You heard Chief Executive Officer of the Independent Power Producers warning of that imminent shutdown of some power plants in the country. We stay with him because he's also been criticizing the assurance from President Akufo-Addo that the country will no longer experience energy shortage, popularly known as doomsday, that plagued it in the past following the commissioning of the new power project.
He mentioned something that I disagree with. That is to say that the commissioning of these plants is going to put Dumso to rest. Let me say I disagree with that assertion totally and strongly. The fact is, Ghana has, according to the government, have been experiencing a lot of avoidable costs as a result of excess capacity. So that's supposed to mean that Ghana shouldn't have problem with power supply or power generation. We have enough capacity to feed the entire country. So to say that commissioning of this plant is going to produce something else, I find it difficult to relate.
That was the CEO of the Independent Power Producers, Dr. Eliprim Apetogbo. Now, the Monetary Policy Committee of the Bank of Ghana will today commence a review of development in the economy to announce its next policy stance at a time of elevated pressures in the inflation outlook. The meeting will begin today and end on Friday. The 121st meeting of the Monetary Policy will review the development in the economy and take the necessary steps to ensure financial and economic stability. The policy rate currently stands at 27% after it was reduced by 200 basis points in the last meeting. My colleague Daniel Odru-Mensah reports.
The central bank lowered the monetary policy rate to 27% for October, which marked a 200 basis point reduction. This represented a second policy rate cut since 2021, following a period of tight monetary policy aimed at combating high inflation. The rate had remained at 29% for 9 months after being reduced from 30% in January 2024. The recent rate cut was intended to provide some relief to borrowers in the final months of the year. Looking ahead, as the year draws to a close, industry observers expect further reductions, which could help create a more favorable environment for businesses to thrive. Meanwhile, the central bank is expected to announce the new monetary policy rate on Monday, November 25, 2024.
Daniel Odru-Mensah with that report. We stay with the Bank of Ghana because it will today officially commission its new head office known as the Banking Square. Well, the state-of-the-art facility is expected to enhance the central bank's operational efficiency and reflect its position as a leader in Ghana's financial sector. Well, the commissioning will be done by the President of the Republic of Ghana, President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. The $250 million facility is equipped with cutting-edge technology and facilities designed to support the bank's critical role in steering the nation's monetary policy and also regulating the financial sector. Now, some stakeholders in the agricultural sector are questioning the timing and cost of a 60,000-ton grain silo, which is intended to stabilize food supplies and mitigate the impact of the dry spell in the country. One of these key stakeholders is the Ghana Rice Interprofessional Body, which is arguing that the government should have focused on equipping farmers with the necessary financing and technical support to maximize production. Daniel Odru-Mensah again.
The new silo, which will cost approximately $64 million, is expected to be completed within 12 months. According to the Ministry of Food and Agriculture, the initiative is designed to serve as a strategic reserve, helping to stabilize the country's food systems in the face of future climate challenges. However, in an interview with the media, the president of the Ghana Rice Interprofessional Body, Nana Ejay Aye II, argued that prioritizing support for farmers to boost production should have been the government's main focus.
If you put the silos and you don't produce, how are you going to fill the silos? Are you going to build the silos and import grains into them, or are you going to build the silos and produce here to fill the silo? I think it could be 50-50. I'm not saying that silos are not good. The silos are good. But now, I think we should look at production, land development, good seed, good finance for farming.
The Peasant Farmers Association of Ghana is calling on the government to provide a detailed breakdown of the cost involved in the construction of the silo.
A lot of analysis has been done. That shows that for a facility like that, the state should not spend more than $25 million to construct a 60,000 capacity silo. So it is quite surprising to see that we are budgeting about twice that amount, that's $60 million for the same facility. It raises a lot of issue about what kind of analysis was done, what are the cost components of the infrastructure, what kind of value for money has to arrive at that particular figure. So it will be good. It will be good for the ministry to come out clearly and let us know what went into the cost of the silos.
Meanwhile, the Ghana Rice Interprofessional Body has also urged the government to ensure that commercial banks offer loans to farmers at single-digit interest rates, noting that the current rates are discouraging farmers from accessing the necessary funding.
The only thing I can ask for government and the banks to do is to see if they can reduce the interest rate to the single digits. Government take part of the, and the farmer take part of it. Recently, they introduced GASL. I don't know how GASL is functioning now. Honestly, I don't know.
You heard President of the Ghana Rice Interprofessional Body, Nana Ejay Aye II, ending Daniel Odo-Mensah's report. Now, the Ghana Union of Traders Association has called on political parties to reaffirm their commitment to the business community as Ghana builds up to the 2024 general elections. The union says such as reassurances are vital for holding political leaders accountable both during and after the elections. President of the union, Dr. Joseph Obeng, made the appeal in the wake of recent promise by the NPP flag bearer Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia to eliminate import duties on mobile phones, a measure aimed at making them more affordable for consumers.
What we want to say as businesses is that as we have just a few weeks to go for the election, we want the political parties to come and reaffirm their commitment to the manifestos and the pledges that they've made for Ghanaians. Is very important for us. For us, traders, what is very important for us now, because of the problems that we have in the past with regards to duty payment and all that, the flat tax system that is being proposed is a game changer for us. This is what is going to usher us into golden age of business for us, and it's going to give us a lot of respite.
That was President of the Ghana Union of Traders Association, Dr. Joseph Obeng. On the currency markets this morning, the dollar trading at 16 cedis 45 pesos, the British pound at 21 cedis 10 pesos, that of the euro going for 18 cedis 10 pesos. And that's it for the breakfast edition of Citi Business News, proudly brought to you by MTN, Goyle and EcoBank. My name is Neat Latte. Do have a good business day.
For over 60 years, Good Energy has served you top quality fuels. Goyle brings you Super XP for a smooth ride. It is available in Goyle stations nationwide. Goyle Super XP is fortified with special additives which help your engine perform better and use less fuel. Goyle Super XP is quality fuel, the ideal choice for most vehicles. Energize your ride with Goyle Super XP. Woofilia, huh? Woofilia. Good energy. Joy,
My man, I heard there's a new app on the streets that does it all for you.
Ah, really? How is that possible?
Charlie, I also could not believe it too. But I downloaded the app and I'm telling you, I was able to chat with my friends, make video calls and...
Well, we know of many apps that can do that.
Oh, let me finish, la. I was also able to listen to the latest songs, play games and read the latest sports news.
For real?
Yeah, and I can send and receive money from the app. Amazing, no?
What's the name of this app?
It's called Ayoba.
Ayoba?
Yeah, Ayoba.
Get Ayoba, your all-in-one app that lets you chat, call, share, play, pay, and listen to music all in one app for everyone. Enjoy Ayoba with MTN and download the Ayoba app today. Everywhere you go.
Every day, people have money emergencies. Ma, I need my school fees. Mommy chop money. Cratchy. Mommy rent. Emergency. Now, there's a new emergency number in town. More money, challenge and enjoyment. At the top life we got. Dial star 770 hash for money emergencies and chop life.
For emergency access to your bank accounts, transfers, utility payments, loans, and more, dial star 770 hash. Bank on the go even without data with EcoBank's short code for digital banking. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
Join the conversation on the Citi Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/Citi97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/Citi973, and Instagram at instagram.com/Citi973 with the hashtag CitiCBS.
Quarter past 7. City Business is brought to you by EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank. Every day people face different emergencies, police emergency, fire, medical, and so on. But many Ghanaians don't know the emergency numbers. Well, here's one you would want to remember. Star 770 hash. Yes, star 770 hash is the new EcoBank money emergency number. I like this. Now it gives you instant access to loans, funds transfer, utility bill payments, airtime, and data purchases. You don't need internet for this. Just dial star 770 hash. No need to panic anymore in a money emergency situation. Dial star 770 hash now for solutions to your money emergencies. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank. Also brought to you by MTN. Get ready for a new game changer. SMEs, we're introducing Yellow Biz, a new multi-service bundle with everything you need for smart business solutions. This consists of 4G plus router with 10 gig of free data, Microsoft Office 365, genuine Microsoft applications, Webways, a customized business website for your business, and Unicom Service, a unified business communication solution for your virtual call center, IVR, and conferencing needs. To stay ahead of the competition, call 100 or 0244301111 or email us at mtnbusiness.gh@mtn.com. Kickoff is coming up shortly. Gabriel Fair is already in the house, brought to you by Zonda, your one-stop shop for quality trucks, bulldozers, excavators, graders, payloaders, rollers, and more. We create opportunity, we empower people, and we have top-notch after-sales support. We already have 7 branches across the country. Head office is Tema, Aflao Road, close to the Free Zones Enclave. Zonda, built in Ghana, building Ghana. And Polytank is also proud to be associated with Kickoff. For over 30 years, we've been trusted by generations for water storage solutions. When you think of storing water, make no mistakes. Think of the best and certainly the original. Polytank, Papa Nunie. By the way, Polytank does not request for Momo payment online. Oh, it's been a long time since I had a chance to talk to my man. Gabi Ofe.
Good to see you, Bernard.
Charlie, the Black Stars has destroyed my mood.
So yesterday, the reality dawned on me when CAF released the list of countries, the 24 countries. You know, they put out...
Oh, so the list is out?
Yeah, they put out the artwork.
Oh, Charlie.
And so the thing is, if your country did inside, you talk president say, is Ghana there? None. It's Wednesday morning. Welcome aboard, everyone, to Kickoff. My name is Gabi Ofe. Coming up in the next 10 minutes.
Of course, the GFA has to take the chunk of the blame. Because you see, why am I saying this? You see, in all these problems that they are talking about, Otuado, the first question I want to ask is, Umaru, Ghanaians, we truly have short memories.
Well, former GFA Vice President George Free is speaking there, saying the GFA are to be blamed as well for Ghana's horrible run in the 2025 AFCON qualifiers. Get to hear more from the former vice president. Also coming up.
For now, though, he's stranded at the top of the Guinea tree as Tanzania come forwards themselves and finally break the deadlock. And they are head over heels with joy in the stands. Zanzibar-born man leads his country to the AFCON finals against the odds.
All right, and so Tanzania will be our next year's AFCON After that big win against Guinea in the qualifiers, the 24 teams are now set for Morocco next year. All of that plus some tennis news coming up shortly. But of course, let's start off with the 2025 AFCON kicking off later next year in Morocco. And Tanzania secured a short qualification to the tournament by defeating Guinea, while Botswana and Mozambique claimed the final 2 spots for next year's tournament. In Group H, Guinea needed at least a draw in Dar es Salaam to secure second place, but Tanzania required a win to book their ticket to Morocco. They are ranked 34 places below Guinea in the world rankings, and Tanzania's victory also comes ahead of their role as co-host at the 2027 AFCON with Kenya and Uganda. Meanwhile, Botswana will feature at the final for just the second time after picking up the points they needed away against Egypt to finish second in Group C. And so the tournament is later next year in December and will be held in Morocco. And Morocco are the host nation, qualified automatically for that tournament. But Morocco will be joined by several past champions, including Senegal, Algeria, Egypt, defending champions Cote d'Ivoire, who have impressed during the qualifiers. Nigeria will be there. Tunisia, South Africa have also earned their places, ensuring a strong representation of African football heavyweight. The qualifiers also saw notable returns for nations such as DR Congo, Angola, and Gabon, while Botswana's qualification after a long absence also reflects the competitiveness of African football. Ghana will not be there, so you just have to sit at home and then watch the AFCON on the screens. But let's talk about that country. That's the 4-time AFCON champions. The Black Stars will not be at next year's tournament. And reacting to that is Gauka chairman Kojo Fiano. He's criticized the GFA, describing it as a confused entity, following the team's failure to qualify for the 2025 African Cup of Nations in Morocco.
GFA itself, they are as confused as Otto. They are as confused as the coach himself. They don't know what. Haven't we appointed technical directors in the very near past? We had Coach Cruz Luton as technical director when we went to Cameroon. Was another case. Then he metamorphosed into a head coach. So we are going to bring another technical director. This dichotomy between technical director and coach, what is it? Was Klopp or Pep Guardiola having technical directors supervising them? We are the what we have. It's not a matter of just bringing a technical director.
All right, so that's Gauka President Kojo Fiano speaking there. Let's start with the reactions from the Black Stars, and this time to a former GFA Vice President George Afriyie. He stated that the challenges facing the Black Stars extend beyond Coach Otuado, whom he criticized for showing tactical deficiencies during the qualifiers. According to Afriyie, GFA itself is the root of the team's issues, arguing that appointing Otuado as head coach was a major misstep.
Of course, the GFA has to take the chunk of the blame. Because you see, why am I saying this? You see, in all these problems that they are talking about, Otuado, the first question I want to ask is, Umaru, Ghanaians, we truly have short memories. And honestly, I remember very well when Otto was given the job to coach the Black Stars for the World Cup qualifying, the last match against Nigeria. Otto Addo made it clear that he's only in for that short stint. Otto made it clear to Ghanaians that I have not come for a long-term project. He said it. At that point, my view was that if Otto was just coming for a short-term stint, then we don't need him. Because you see, immediately after the World Cup was another World Cup qualifying series, was another African Cup of Nations qualifying series. And there was also another AFCON ahead of us in La Côte d'Ivoire. So if you are bringing in a coach whose mentality is already made up, whose mind is already made up, that I am coming to help Ghana only to qualify and better my CV at the World Cup and leave, then why did we give him the job?
Why? That's the big question. Former GFA Vice President George Afriyie is asking. Speaking of the subject, Otuado, Veronica Komi, a member of the Save Ghana Sports movement, also expressed her disappointment with Otuado's demeanor and responses to the media in recent months.
I watched Otuado play. When he was in the national team, I watched him very well. He was always a very composed player. He hardly would grant interviews, but if for any reason he had to speak, He had a lot of respect, and he was always very calm. The Otuado I have seen the last few weeks is not recognizable for me easily, but I get it. To be a coach is not easy, and especially when you have to coach Ghana, where we have every right to make demands of you because we are a great football nation, and we expect that you win a lot of matches. And when games are simple and you lose or draw, we cannot take it lightly, especially after a defeat to Angola, then the Sudan game, Niger and all. I have seen a very different Otuado. Without a doubt, the pressure is getting to him. I do imagine that he knew what he signed on into when he decided to coach the Black Stars, or said he was interested in coaching our team.
Okay, so that's Veronica Komida, a member of the Save Ghana Sports Demo Movement, speaking there. Taking it to Europe, and Manchester City manager Pep Guardiola has agreed a 1-year contract extension. The 53-year-old Spaniard joined City in 2016, has won 18 trophies so far, including 6 Premier League titles. Some result from the Nations League last night. Liverpool midfielder Dominic Szoboszlai scored a Panenka penalty in the 9th minute of stoppage time as Hungary grabbed a late equalizer to deny Germany victory in their Nations League tie. Wales also pulled off an improbable return to the Nations League top tier as they came from behind to beat Iceland 4-1 convincingly in Cardiff, with Montenegro's win over Turkey helping them secure promotion for Craig Bellamy's side. In the South American qualifiers, the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers, Argentina extended their unbeaten streak in head-to-heads against Peru to 18 games with a deserved 1-0 victory. Chile twice came from behind to secure a 4-2 home win over Venezuela. Uruguay also took one step closer to qualification for the World Cup, solidifying their second place spot in South American qualifying after a 1-0 draw against Brazil. Wrapping up with tennis, and Rafael Nadal suffered defeats to Botic van de Zandschulp in the Davis Cup finals in what was the last match of the Spaniard's career. Zandschulp eased to a 6-4, 6-4 win to put Netherlands 1-0 ahead of their quarter-final tie against Spain. And it was Nadal's second Davis Cup loss in singles, with the other coming on his debut against Czech Republic way back in 2004. Let's hear from the Spaniard with that's his retirement speech.
In some way, I said before, the titles, the numbers, are there. So people probably know that. But the way that I would like to be remembered more is like a good person from a small village in Mallorca that.
All right, so that's that. The 22-time Grand Slam champion, Rafael Nadal, ending the bulletin for today. For more, you can head to citysportsonline.com and on X at our City Sports JJ. Kickoff was proudly brought to you by Shell, La Shell, Zonda GH, and Polytangana. Back later at 5 p.m. on the Traffic Avenue with Sports Flash. My name is Gabby Ofe. Enjoy the rest of your day. Do take care and bye-bye.
Hey, well, yo, I did tire for Abu Chef. See, everything I do, Abu won't do some. Last year, I bought a cattle farm in Yanton. I see you go buy a farm next to mine. I marry Fauzia. No, he marries Fauzia's sister. I buy my motorbike. I see, no, he go buy motorbike too.
But you know, since you buy your bike, he has bought 4 motorbikes, which have all broken down. You know, they maintain bikes at all.
His problem be say he dey put wrong lubricant for his bike inside. The correct motorbike oil where if you put inside be Shell Advanced Lubricant. Shell Advanced Lubricant be the only motorbike oil where they make them for motorbike to protect engine, clutch and brake. Wait, no. Wait me, wallahi, I no go tell him, Shell. Hey, well, but wait, where you go?
If you don't go tell Abu, me I don't go tell him say make you use Shell Advanced Lubricant for him bike.
Hey.
Visit any Shell station or distributor today to get your Shell Advanced Lubricant for your motorbike. Shell Advance, complete protection for your bike.
Guys, Charlie, you know that mining contract I've been chasing for years now? I just got awarded the deal. But the issue is where to get the right and quality heavy-duty trucks to execute this job here in Ghana.
Relax, my guy. Remember my recent construction deal at Pokwase? Zonda sorted me out.
Zonda? What? Who is that?
Zonda Tech Ghana Limited is your one-stop shop for machinery, heavy and light-duty trucks, and pickups. They have the Shantui bulldozers, graders, payloaders, rollers, poor pickups, 4 land light trucks, TX trucks, and oil tanks, made and assembled right here in Ghana with top-notch after-sale service and standard prices.
Made in Ghana. This is amazing.
You haven't seen my Zonda Power pickup, which I take to the office? Strong, durable, and tough on our roads.
Hey, that's from Zonda too?
Absolutely. Zonda is the right place for you, my guy.
Oh, now I am sorted with Zonda. Zonda Tech Ghana Limited, your solution for heavy and light-duty trucks, located at Tema, off their Flower Road. Call 0501 772 222 or 0501 773 333. Zonda, built in Ghana, building Ghana.
Poletankinye, Papa Nunye, Poletankinye, Papa Nunye,
Papa Naka Mesio, Papa Nunye Kamesio, only one Poletan, strong and reliable, trusted by generation. We want the citizens to buy only Poletan.
Poletankinye, Papa Nunye, Poletankinye, Papa Nunye, Accra Plumbers, say so.
In a world where only the best survives, you need a fuel that can match your drive. A fuel with unparalleled protection for your engine, superior efficiency, and unrivaled performance. A fuel so unbeatable, when you get behind the wheel, you'll focus on what really matters. The journey ahead. That fuel is Shell V-Power, because no other fuel gives your engine better protection, better efficiency, and better performance. Be unbeatable. Drive unbeatable. Shell V-Power. Shell, go well.
Sankofa pepper powder, Sankofa, Sankofa, Sankofa pepper powder, Sankofa pepper powder. ATN how go better than your potoyoa. Sankofa got you covered. Go for Sankofa pepper powder. Sankofa pepper powder. Abuna abonje krakra. Sankofa pepper powder. Red and hot, very natural. Sankofa pepper powder. Chinchinga and Nambia. Sankofa pepper powder. Noodles, Ghana jollof. Sankofa pepper powder. Eshishi anete. Sankofa pepper powder. Sankofa pepper powder. Sankofa pepper powder. Sankofa pepper powder.
Join the conversation on the Citi Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/Citi97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/Citi973, and Instagram at instagram.com/Citi973 with the hashtag CitiCBS.
Join the Republic Verse. Enter the Republic Bank space. Online or within the banking hall, we open the right doors for you to make the most of life. With our suite of superb banking products and services, our clients, corporate, SME, investments, and individuals get to enjoy amazing benefits. Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
We're the one for you.
Ojam, did you know the NDC once promised a one-time premium for NHIS?
Yeah, but when they won the elections, they could not implement it and almost collapsed the NHIS. Today, this same man is promising Mahama Care and free primary health care.
They think we are kids in this country. We don't have short memories, like Mahama said. Remember the capitation pilot in Ashanti? You were stuck with one health facility, no matter what.
That was so limiting. But look at us now under the MPP. The does real change.
The MPP expanded NHIS coverage to include serious conditions like childhood cancer, sickle cell disease, and kidney dialysis for children under 18 years and old people from 60 years and above. Today, with just a short code, you can renew your insurance.
Truly, the MPP has restored our hope in the health system. See the Agenda 111 and other new hospitals are springing up everywhere.
So, this election, let's vote for continuity. Let's vote to protect our healthcare. We will not fall for fake promises again.
Channel 1 TV is live on DSTV, GoTV, and HD+. On DSTV, find us on Channel 363. On GoTV, we're on Channel 117. And on HD+, get us on Channel 108. On a digital TV, run a new search. But take note that without an antenna, you cannot access Channel 1 TV. Channel 1 TV can be accessed on any free-to-air digital box, like the DSTV and HD+ boxes. Channel 1 TV, telling your story, empowering change.
The Situation All White Christmas Party is back! This Christmas Eve, forget the usual and step into a celebration like none other. The Situation All White Christmas Party is taking over the city with music, magic, and memories waiting to be made. Think cozy vibes, electric beats, and the perfect blend of festive cheer and wild energy all in one space. Date 24th December 2024. Venue The Underbridge, East Legon. Time 8 p.m. Dress code, it's an all-white affair. Come and dance like nobody's watching. Sip, mingle, make merry, and unwrap the ultimate Christmas Eve experience. Dress to impress, bring your holiday spirit, and let's make the Situation All-White Christmas Party unforgettable. Call 0205-973-973 for table reservations and get ready to party! It's going to be lit at the Underbridge. The Situation All White Christmas Party 2024 is powered by Channel 1 TV with support from 97.3 Citi FM.
Beyond every boardroom is a story waiting to be written. A story of a business and its potential, of a community that thrives, a hospital that serves, and energy that powers millions of dreams. It's a story that only gets better with a partner that has the expertise and solutions to make it a reality. At ABSA Corporate and Investment Banking, we are invested in your story, and we invite you to write it with us because your story matters. ABSA. Authorized FSP and registered credit provider.
Join the conversation on the Citi Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/Citi97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/Citi973, and Instagram at instagram.com/Citi973 with the hashtag CitiCBS.
It's been a long time. We shouldn't have left you without a dope beat. Step two, step two, step two, step two, step two, step two.
Nation that power of radio. This is Citi 97.3.
The Citi Breakfast Show lies above the noise.
What would you do to get to me? What would you say to have your way? Would you give up or try again? If I hesitate to let you in, know would you be yourself or play a role? Tell all the boys or keep it low. If I say no, would you turn away or play me off? Or would you stay up? First you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. You can dust it off and try again, try again. Cause if at first you don't succeed, you can dust it off and try again. Dust yourself off and try again, try again. To you into me, but I can't let it go so easily.
Unleashing the power of
what this could be for eternity, or just a week. Our chemistry is off the chain. It's perfect now, but will it change? This ain't a yes, this ain't a no. Just do your thing, we'll see how it goes. First you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. You can dust it off and try again, try again. on the first day, what about the next day? I said you don't wanna throw it all away. You're bugging on the first day, what about the next day? And if at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. You can dust it off and try again and try again. Cause if at first you don't succeed, you can dust it off and try again. Dust yourself off and try again and try again.
7:39 Citi Breakfast Show. A few quick birthday greetings coming through this morning, but I think the song is good, right? If you try and at first you don't succeed, you have to try again. Now I think this is very important. This is very, very important, people. It's very important to keep trying, especially if you're doing a good thing. It's Aliyah. Happy birthday to Felix Ekohegan. Friends like you make life worth living. May today and the year ahead shine as bright as you do. From Sika and your team. Happy 8th anniversary to Build Financial Technologies. It's been 8 years of delivering enhanced services and consistently improving to amplify the experiences of our customers. A blessed and magnificent birthday to the venerable, sharp-witted and most dapper son of Ekropong Ekuapim, Senior Kwame Boafo Akufu, Esquire. Oh my God, you are the epitome of legal elegance from your interns at Kwame Akufu and Co. You know, I remember the first time I saw Kwame Akufu on television. This was a show hosted by KKD many years ago called KKD 45. And he said he was going to interview some 2 fresh lawyers. You know, this is probably the late 90s or something. Charlie, the guy could speak English. Hey! Kwame Akufu. Oh, Kwame Akufu. A big man. So your interns say you are the venerable, sharp-witted, and most dapper son of Ekropong Ekwapim. The venerable Kwame Akufu. Happy birthday to Darren Pa Kwesi Efriye Eduafo Ayi. Darren Pa Kwesi Eduafo Ayi of Creator School, Community 4, Tema. Wishing you a day filled with love, laughter, joy, and all the amazing blessings of God. And the message is Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you. From your siblings Neria, Haniel, Auntie Christabel, Araba, and the entire family. Oh my God. My heart, my moon, and my sunshine. I celebrate you today and every day. I thank you for being the husband of my childhood dreams. I thank you for your unflinching love, for bringing the best in me, for being my advisor, and for being the best father to our children. As you celebrate your birthday today, I wish you God's favor, good health, long life, and all the good things that life has for you. Alhaji Suleimana Imoro, CEO of African Tiger Holdings, from your wife, Saimata Tahiru, and your children, Zaid, Zakir, Sharif, Zarifa, and Zaida. So it looks like some people, when they are giving names, they are like doing a nursery rhyme or poem. Zaid, Zakir, Sharif, Zafira, and Zaida.
It brings memories. It brings memories.
No. It's like they are giving the name of the child like they are writing a story, you know.
The way the life can make, you have to make it work.
You know. I want to say something today.
But let me do one birthday.
Okay, do it before I say the thing I say.
This is to our brother, lawyer Ace.
Oh, today is you know what's funny? Ace and Kwame Akufu share a birthday.
Oh, Frax!
I swear, I mean, it's amazing. You know, the way me and Sky share birthday.
Frax!
It means that the birthday, the day they born you, something there inside.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So
okay.
Ace and Kwame Akufu's birthday
too. Yes.
You know,
today 20th of November.
I want to do an interview with Ace about music. Not about law, not about politics, about music.
Any day.
Yeah, music.
That one, I'm his agent. So
No,
any day.
Charlie, Ace is too much.
Ankuma. Happy birthday.
He
man.
can play the guitar, he can play the keyboards,
the drums.
The drums. He's a proper musician.
Oh, powerful.
A lot of people don't know this. And he actually writes songs.
Yeah.
Some of my best Joyful Way songs were composed by him.
Oh,
all-time great songs.
Charlie,
all-time
my
great.
all-time great were.
Which one?
Na hinidi.
Oh, that one. He wrote it.
That
song?
Yes, Ace wrote it.
Oh,
are you serious?
Yeah, that's Ace Ankuma wrote it. From Kren to Kankran.
The one that
and
I
it
know.
was performed by the wife.
The one that I know.
Joe.
The one that I love.
The CEO of Ecobank Kenya.
Thank you.
Allah.
I didn't know that he wrote that song.
He wrote.
The one I know is
Gwanshefo.
Yeah,
Gwanshefo.
He wrote that song. The guy did
Don't remember.
Ankuma, you do all. You do all.
But the question is, he and Lawyer Frax, who's the big man?
That's another man.
Now, that one we should devote tomorrow to discuss. the bigness of Frax.
You know, I was saying before you came on that the first time I saw Frax many years ago, KKD had a show called KKD 45.
Okay.
And that day he said he was interviewing two lawyers. Charlie, the people sport. I mean, they sport.
No,
Charlie, this is 1990 something. Charlie, this and KKD, he do like some haircut, you know, like.
You be Asha.
Charlie. So KKD was hosting lawyer, but I don't remember that. There was a second guy on the show. There were two lawyers. So it was Kwame Kufu and some guy. Charlie, the interviewer watched him plenty times because Charlie was speaking English. They dressed nice.
Ade Clegg was not a
no, it
lawyer
wasn't
at
Ade
the
Clegg,
time.
but he had the trappings of Ade Clegg. You know the trappings. Hey, Charlie, those days we all wanted to be lawyers. So when you look at the TV and you see Kwame Akufu, oh, Charlie, in all his glory.
Charlie is put like Akufu.
Charlie, then he puts on handkerchief.
Put on handkerchief. Then he would drop at the Adabraka, that Kojo Thompson Road. Then somebody will come and take his bag. Charlie, Frax. No, Frax, a big guy with Charlie.
Yesterday, they were playing this song. Oh yeah. So the president was dancing, and I said, "This guy, he used to be a high time guy. You know, he was. Now he wears Mama Tali, but he was doing." Hey, Agufaru. He chopped president. You know, when you are MC the program, you invite. No, you know. When
no more exception.
Yeah, we just withdraw that small.
No, one day we have to do rankings of presidents who chop the president.
No, that one, beg. We don't get no ranking. No, Adudi is on his own.
They say Nkrumah was a showboy.
Well, that we will not see. What you and I know that we are seeing the man, Charlie. You know, another funny thing is like, say, some scandal is happening and everybody is talking about it. Charlie, the man appears, you know, Motongali, Charlie. I say, no, this guy. What time now, you
know, sometimes you ask yourself that you need a tough skin to do some work. And Akufa will be a tough guy. You know. we don't agree with everything he does, but he's a tough guy. Anyway, I wanted to say something. Now that you've landed, Sky, welcome back.
Thank you, my brother. How's everything?
I'm very well. It's good to see you.
Bless you.
I just wanted to say something. Like, you see, when a road is built, let's commit to keep it. You know, I'm saying this because I lobbied a long time for the Ajingano road to be done. You know, from School Junction to Nana Chrome, Ajingano, or Maijon areas. And we make a lot of noise for a road to be built. And then when they finish the road, 6 months later, debt starts accumulating on the road. So they don't. So you notice that the sand and the silt from the untarred road gets onto the road. Sometimes it even becomes a ramp. Then the road markings begin to clean. Then somebody will knock down a street light. They leave it like that. Then a traffic light will fall on its side. Then people will start cooking banku near the roadside. Then they don't find any place to pour the banku or the banku water. No, they'll look left, look right. Maybe there's a small gutter there. Then they don't say, they just pour the water on the road. So in 6 years' time, we have to look for money to build the road again. Yes. So I'm just appealing to Ghanaians. You see, we have to be good citizens. This road they've done is nice. Okay, they've painted the thing. It's very beautiful. Let's hope that in 4 years when we come back, we won't come and say, oh, the flower pot road, the street lights are off, the street markings are down. You get it? I want to urge the assembly. Yesterday, the president acknowledged the assemblies. So this road is technically under LECMA.
Okay.
But Ayawaso West Wogon has a part, because when you cross the motorway, you're at Ayawaso West Wogon. All right? So you can say it's LECMA and Ayawaso West Wogon. The assemblymen were there. The MCs were there. They all were giving. I want to urge them to come up together with the urban roads with a road maintenance plan. Okay, the place
it's beyond them.
Oh, you sure?
It's beyond them.
Who can do this?
You see, such huge projects need to be categorized differently if we are serious, because you see, their revenue generating potential is not structured to maintain such high-end roads.
Okay. Even sweeping the road.
No, sweeping, of course, sweeping is a regular thing. But what I'm saying is that in fact, that's the reason a lot of the high-end constructions have been. Look, if you try the one when you are going to Malam Junction, the overpass, go and see what has happened. The joints,
extension joints
have all opened up. And this has happened for the last 1 year.
It's bad, though.
For the last 1 year. So cars drive at, say, 30, 20 to 30 kilometers per hour.
If you rush, you will break your car.
Yes. Bad. You understand? And the assembly cannot touch it.
No,
because they don't have what it takes.
Let's deal with this well. Are you saying that the assembly doesn't have the human and financial resource?
Let me say.
To manage. But the road is in the constituency.
No, it is. It is. But it's like saying the police station is in your constituency, so you manage it. You know, I'm saying, the police station is there, but the IGP controls it. But I'm just saying that for such high end, we need to be very deliberate about it. Because
are you saying maybe the Department of Urban Roads should possibly have a special
unit for that
road maintenance unit? Yes. And I'm not even talking about potholes. I'm talking. See what I'm saying?
No, of course.
So this is what I'm saying. When they do the road, people start buying and selling close to the road.
Oh.
People start cooking like the thing they did at Achimota there. And now once people draw close to the road in that manner and they start allowing waste material to get on the road, it destroys the road.
So that's
then
housekeeping
irresponsible drivers also knock down the traffic light or whatever and leave it like that. Road markings go, nobody maintains. So the challenge with this is that part of this is road maintenance in terms of keep the street marking on, keep the road reflector on. But other parts of this require keeping wrong use away from the road. And that is an assembly issue.
Yeah, I think, I agree with you there, because if you look at the issue you just related to, people selling fufu and other things on the road. In that case, you are inviting other people to join you. And when they join you, because the road was not built for that purpose, they start misusing it. That is the job of the assembly. You remember that, I think about a year ago, I raised an alarm over the Ridge runabout. Somebody started to do chichinga along that particular corridor.
Ridge runabout?
Oh, yeah, that's right. You see where the AU square is?
Chichinga.
Oh,
yeah.
True. And then
quietly.
In the middle of
and the thing was growing small.
And then when I spoke about it, the authorities intervened. You see, what it means is that these other areas where we still see these problems, the local assembly is failing to do its job. Because your job is to ensure that people are not encroaching spaces that they ought not to be.
Let's push this further. Samens and Sky and Caleb. So maybe there are people in the area who sell. Before they did that road, there was a small mini market. People were selling oranges and things. There was a bus stop. Should we also not task the assembly to create a space for these guys? Because you see, right now, Accra Mall has become a market.
Which is wrong.
Now, two wrongs don't make a right. But Sky, if people move to Accra Mall to buy, now, I know there's no market in that enclave. Okay. I feel like there should be. You built a big mall, and not many Ghanaians cannot afford to go and hire a shop in Accra Mall. Yet they want to sell. Shouldn't the assembly, in addition to allowing Accra Mall to be built, also say, let's think about how our low-end people can also sell. So that corner that they do the bus stop, all right, that corner near the mall, they should also say, let's create a day market.
But that is even wrong.
Why is it wrong?
The reason is that, look, you have traveled to many spaces. Look, malls are for their own purpose. And there are people who should afford to go to the mall and to go there and do business. If you want to create a market that is reserved for people who can afford the same, you should not use that purpose to defeat the purpose for bringing the mall. Because it seems to me...
No, I'm not saying that they should go and sell in the mall.
No, I understand.
I'm saying that if
it
a country can allow an investor to come and build a big mall, where maybe 20 vendors will have big shops to sell.
Yeah.
Yet your economy has 95% of people who are traders who don't have spaces to sell. You should think about developing a space for them too.
That's correct.
But it doesn't have to be near the mall.
Yeah, that's the point.
It doesn't have to be
it doesn't have to be near the mall. You hear me? But
Mm.
I am saying that if you haven't created that space, because now you've created flower pot and you've cleared everybody, you've put fences there. But the people who sell, I'm not saying that they should go and sell at the traffic light too. But we should think about them too, because they are also part of the economy.
You see,
So
what are we going for?
That's why I'm saying that this particular type is beyond just the assembly. It has to be a special project.
Okay.
It has to be a special project, including the assembly itself, including the law enforcement agencies itself, including the EPA. You understand?
EPA?
Yes. Yes. I mean, you can't just go and cite anything anywhere because you have money. You understand? Before the Accra Mall was built, nobody was selling there. Yeah. It was just a roundabout. Nobody was selling there.
Where people go where people go.
That's what I'm saying.
Wrong.
That nobody was selling there.
You needed
Nobody was selling then as a market. Now Accra Mall drives traffic there, so it creates potential for small markets. I can understand. But if the assembly would mind their mandate of seeing to it that they create convenience in people transporting themselves and also for markets, they can now decide that because of Accra Mall, we have now chosen, say, 1 kilometer away from Accra Mall, we want to, based on the traffic routes, to create, not to just allow the thing to emerge
a temporary
in a
market
random
with
way.
rules.
No, you see, this is what happens. Like lorry stations, they start. Look at this Adabraka.
They've turned one into a lorry station.
They just come and park their car there. Over years, it becomes their lorry station. You will be in luck if the owner of the land decides to come for his land. But if it's one of these public spaces, it becomes a lorry station.
Yeah.
So it's the degree of deliberateness.
That's the thing. Don't wait for the people to come before you now say you are coming.
Exactly.
Do the market for the people. If they don't come, then you sanction them.
Wait, you can do the market, but if it doesn't come with convenience, forget it. The Achimota lorry station is a typical example. They've done the thing for almost 10 years.
Nobody goes there.
Nobody's going. The people are still stopping by the roadside.
So you need to design a market to be a place where people pass.
Bernard,
it has to be.
You see, Samens makes a point, and I agree with him to a point. Then I depart. The departure has got to do with the idea that the people must find the space convenient.
Which people?
The sellers.
The sellers.
No, not that it's convenient as in to their pleasure.
Okay.
What I'm saying is that
for their business.
No, it's they don't have to break their back to access it.
So what happened to the Asimota place? Is it that the place was too far or what? Why didn't they go?
The people don't go there. They are, you see, they did it so that they can decongest the main road from buses and things.
And the people say they won't go.
The old Achimota station.
The people are still parking there.
But is that not lawlessness?
What that's the point?
You see, because
so that's where the law enforcement bit comes in.
So engineering, education, enforcement.
Yeah,
they have to enforce it rigorously. That's where we're failing.
Okay.
Because if
but
government
can the assembly do that alone?
No, they can't do that alone. Of course, they have to work with the center.
Okay.
You see, when you invest so much capital to build a major capital investment like the one at Achimota, the expectation is that that project should be able to pay for itself over time because people are using the same. What you have is the thing was built to decongest the old Achimota market and ensure that there's sanity on the roads.
Because it was causing a lot of traffic on the main road.
But what it also means is that when you assess it, you are using it as a seller or as a driver. Of course, you have to pay something for it.
Yeah.
But the initial resistance was that we don't want to go and pay anything, and we find it convenient here and all the things that came. It was the job of the local assembly and then the central government to insist that, look, this is where you have got to go. We are not going to allow you to go back to the old space and do what you are doing. They have allowed them to run a parallel system. So if you go back to the old Achimota station, people are still doing their things there. If you go near the overhead or the overpass, people are still doing their own things there. The center is not enforcing the regulations. The local assembly is also not doing that. A typical thing is happening at the circle here. Circle. When Chenche,
he built who built that thing?
It was Chenche. It must have been Ajiri Ghana. Ajiri Blanco, one of them. they built that thing.
The pedestrian market.
Exactly. But what has become of it?
It's still there. People go.
No, you go there and see what happens there. Like it's almost empty every single day. The people choose to sell by the roadside. So in
that case, what do?
You force them to comply. When we said we were no longer happy with where the onion market was,
they moved them.
They moved them to the central region. Of course, that's another matter. They are creating a new problem there, but at least
they have been able to create another
one. You understand? So I think
the underpinning point is the enforcement,
and it's beyond the assembly, which is why for the onion market you needed the regional minister.
So you need assembly, you need the assembly, you need the law enforcement, you need the environment. I always thought, look, the onion market, we kind of created the space, dumped them there. The thing is growing, and there's no enforcement. Guess what? Now they bring the onion close to the road.
Can you imagine?
You know what? You know what? Because you need to pay for the stall. And there are some smart people who think that they don't want to pay for the stall.
So they'll come and sell by the roadside.
So they'll come and sell by the roadside. They pack the onions there. I was there yesterday.
And then drivers to stop and buy.
Yes.
But why should drivers stop and buy? The police should arrest them.
That's the point.
If you
leave the human being,
they'll do what they want.
They'll do what they want.
So the 3 is enforcement. I think is our weakest link.
It's non-existent anywhere. It's non-existent. It's non-existent.
We need to educate people about their responsibilities. You need to engineer so that you can prevent certain behaviors. But if at the end of the day you don't enforce anything. So my appeal on the flower pot and other interchange is that please, it's nice for today. Let's keep it that way for the next 5-10 years. Let's not allow it to deteriorate through our indiscipline and
Bernard,
our lack of enforcement.
When did they commission it?
Yesterday. Yes.
Just this morning, watching on Channel 1 TV, some boss B has gone to park in the middle there.
The bus. Yeah, this was on opposite the Bank of Ghana.
Yeah.
He's waiting for passengers.
Okay.
Boss, you know the boss. He's just parked there.
But I mean, on that one, I think that the MTTD2 don't help us.
No, that's the enforcement.
Because they will hide behind traffic lights and ask you whether you have crossed. Meanwhile, there's a lot of lawlessness. Go to Tiptoe Lane. When I'm going to Tesano in the morning, MTTD drivers are there. Drivers take 3/4 of the road. And you are watching them.
Bernard.
And those of us who are driving to...
Let me tell you my experience yesterday.
So it's like the enforcement is not...
Car price.
Yes.
I was joining car price from the Kokomlemle side.
Yes.
Yeah. Joining.
That's true. Taxi drivers.
No, wait. And then I am turning left and I see somebody driving up.
Opposite you?
Opposite me.
Why?
Oh, very immaculately dressed in his tie.
Against traffic?
Yes.
Why?
Because there was traffic on the other side.
He's in a hurry.
Yeah. So I moved my car and faced him direct.
Yeah.
And I instructed that he should move away. He was looking I got out of the car. I said, move.
When you saw your size.
And then the people in the queue started jubilating. Now hear the worst part. There was some policeman at the corner there looking at me. They did thumbs up.
Yeah, man.
I said, this is my blind, they touch it. You are looking,
Can you imagine?
and the guy had to reverse and join the queue. I mean, why do we do
No,
this?
he's in a hurry. He's in a hurry. He's in a hurry. Sometimes, wait, let me do my thing. 4 minutes past 8, Tech and Social Media Trends next, brought to you by
First Bank Ghana and Telecel. If you are sending money to Gambia, Guinea, Liberia, Nigeria, and Sierra Leone, it's easy now. We do that through the Pan-African Payment and Settlement Systems, PAPS. If you want to receive money, you can do same. All you need to do is visit any First Bank Ghana branch nationwide and your cash is transferred. And if you want to receive that money, you will need a First Bank Ghana account. Now, this is another way we are putting you first. Call us to find out more about this. 0596 921 921 is the number. And Telecel More Money promo has been extended by 2 extra months. We want to give you more money. So every week we are rewarding 4 lucky winners with 30,000 Ghana cedis, and 1 million Ghana cedi is up for grabs. You know what to do already. Dial star 500 hash, send win to 500, or visit the Telecel Play app to opt in for free. Is a promo that's regulated by the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. Telecel, connecting energies.
Check and Show Me That Trends next. Susu Graham this morning joins us. Susu, don't tell me football is still trending.
Oh, a little bit, but we'll move past that. Of course, our president and flower pot are trending.
Flower pot is trending.
Of course,
is trending.
Yeah, a beautiful new interchange. I passed there last night because I live in the area. I saw people were going up towards East Legon, so it's nice.
Was the street light on?
Yeah. There's lights. Yeah.
Is the traffic eased now?
Well, yesterday I feel people didn't want to pass there because they knew the commission was happening, so they were avoiding it. So we'll see. So I'll come and give you an update as the week goes on.
Just to add that I think today they are opening the new Bank Square, they call it, right? Is it the Bank of Ghana?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw a lot of police officers there. So if you're driving on that corridor, please be careful.
Well, thank you. I'll need that later.
Okay. So flower pot is trending.
Yes.
Is Adodi trending?
Oh, of course, the president is trending. I've seen pictures of him.
He was somebody was giving some money.
Yeah, exactly.
But what was the money for?
That one you have to ask him.
But the guy giving the money, what be his name?
I don't.
No, you need to declare the money.
You need to declare. Legal people.
No, I don't. Charlie, even the Motongali.
Did he put the money in his back pocket or side pocket?
No, the side, the left one. That's where he left it.
You were monitoring.
No, I monitored the thing. Because there be Vodafone notes.
So, so Alan is also trending again after his issue with President Kufuor. Obviously, he feels hurt. So there's a discussion about.
He cannot win.
Yeah, exactly. So there's a discussion about all of those issues. Him and Kufuor and how he feels about the situation.
It's like if I'm fighting with a man who gave me prominence, you go lose.
You see, it's unfortunate because the former president had said as far back as 2022, if I remember correctly, that he was going to support whoever emerged the party's flag bearer.
Yeah, so I don't even know.
So he's just doing what he told Ghanaians he was going to do. So why would you?
Maybe in 2007 he was the man.
No, I mean it is irrelevant at this point.
So what are the trends saying?
No,
are they comparing? What are they saying?
Paying him.
What are they saying?
People are just talking about the issues, showing the both sides of the arguments and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. So another person who's trending is Nana Aba. She's trending because she had some back and forth with Musa Danko about sampling. So they were going back and forth about whether his sample size was big enough, whether his polls are credible, that kind of stuff. Yeah, everyone is giving their opinion.
Social media, if they get you, they won't leave you. I see. So so those are the trends for the
and the last one is International Men's Day, which was yesterday. So men online are giving each other advice.
They chopped our day and we didn't know.
Because Alan was trending.
Yesterday was what?
International Men's Day.
No, I protest. They have to chop it again tomorrow.
Yeah. But you see,
did you know that it was International Men's Day?
I saw on social media.
It shows.
I just didn't understand what it meant.
Well, it shows more as men. We need to do more collectively to celebrate ourselves.
If our day, give to men.
If our day is there, we should celebrate it first. And others will celebrate us.
People celebrate.
But you see, you are thinking about it as a man. To International Men's Day, you should internalize the date.
The date is November. It's not even a good November 19. What kind of date is that? You see, that's a proper date.
It's a general problem. Father's Day, boo-boo.
The boy child.
Once it has no commercial value, forget it, Charlie.
So the people who have the purchasing power are the men, right?
Because the system, when the women they chop their day, the men suffer. When the men they chop their day, the men suffer. So Charlie.
Whatever it is.
Don't talk back. Keep quiet.
And then the last one is the Bitcoin has gone above 94K. So one Bitcoin is $94,000, which is the highest it's ever been. So for those people who are in crypto,
what does that mean?
So a Bitcoin is now worth $94,000, one Bitcoin. So they have the people who mine the Bitcoin, the crypto people. So the crypto people are doing very well.
So its value has gone up.
Yes, the value has gone up. The value has gone above $94,000.
It's been soaring since the re-election of Trump.
Yeah.
Because of how he.
So do you mine Bitcoin?
It's a very difficult thing now. It's late in the game.
There are illegal issues, criminal issues involving.
Hey, bro. But, Sky, the Forest Bureau, I go get Bitcoin for the Forest Bureau.
Ghanaian law doesn't recognize cryptocurrency.
But you can use it on international transactions.
The question is whether the domain you are using it in has recognized it and it's.
But can't you buy something online?
No, you see, whatever you do must be within a certain.
If I'm buying a car in America. Can't I use Bitcoin to buy it?
So the Bitcoin is in America.
America regulated there.
Yeah.
And
But
Bitcoin
is not physical money. It's in the system.
It is. Yes, it is.
But the instruction channel is hosted in a country.
Yeah. So the question is whether you are complying with the country's laws.
So is Bitcoin illegal in Ghana?
Ghana hasn't recognized
crypto.
This. Yeah, crypto. Ghana hasn't yet recognized. We have our ECD, which we are now developing.
ECD.
Yeah, but we have not recognized.
We have to deal with this issue well. So those are the trends. Any quick tech tips for us?
Well, if you are seeing, since I was going to say that, start looking into crypto, as you can see, the value is rising, but I've been informed that it's a legal gray area. So I would say hold on for that and be watching what the Bank of Ghana says. And then when the Bank of Ghana gives us clearance, you can all start looking into crypto. Don't make it your main thing because it's very volatile. It's not regulated. But just as a side something, just, as a backup
as a side hustle.
Exactly. That's how I think you should start crypto for now until it gets a bit more regulated.
Thank you, Susu Graham. Tech and social media trends. this on internal transactions between now and end of the month. Actually, between now and December 2024. So call 0302-680-884. Zenith Bank in your best interest. If you're looking for litigation-free land, contact Royal Kingdom Estate. We specialize in land acquisition, construction, design, property management, and more. With properties in prime areas like Accra and Ebri, with land starting at 90,000 cedis, we offer flexible payment plans, affordable homes ranging from 2-bedroom and premium furnished apartments for short rentals at East Airport. Call 0557 555 909 or send email to info@Royal Kingdom Estate. Royal Kingdom Estate, building communities, nurturing dreams.
And if you need to service your car, call Auto Parts Wholesale. They have factory service products like engine oils, coolants, transmission oils, batteries, and brake parts to keep your car on the road for many years to come. So you can locate us at Ashalibotre School Junction, Spintex Road, North Kaneshie, and Hatro. Numbers to call 020-484-2247, 057-110-0233. And if you want a British degree at a fraction of the cost, you have to go to Lancaster University, Ghana. They have 50% scholarship for you, and you'll be taught by finance faculty trained to UK standards. Call this number 020-960-7008. Email admissions@lancaster.edu.gh. Visit www.lancaster.edu.gh for more. Lancaster University Ghana is the only British university campus in West Africa.
More on the road sector coming up shortly, but the new order of retirement is here. You can retire on your own terms with a guaranteed monthly income for the rest of your life. Simply invest a lump sum into the Old Mutual Retirement Salary Plan today and start receiving monthly income to enjoy the retirement that's perfect for you. You also get to enjoy a salary increase of 16% for this year. Call Old Mutual on 0504 53 43 33 or simply dial star 789 star 01 hash to request a call. Or brapa ahuntonkwa. Sky, say it for me.
Ahuntonkwa.
Or brapa.
Obrapa.
Ahuntonkwa.
Ahuntonkwa.
You know ahunto?
Yeah, like peace, right?
Yes.
Wait, now,
no, peace is asumdwe. Ahunto is freedom. No, it's ahunto.
Like you are like you are, Charlie, you know,
well-being,
comfort,
well-being,
comfort,
well-being, well-being, comfort.
Well, with buy now, pay later with Summitro, you can now buy a sleek and trendy smartphone and enjoy the luxury of paying in convenient weekly or monthly installment plans. All you have to do is to walk into any of MTN service centers to choose your favorite from a wide range of mobile phones on offer. The best part is all phones come with up to 2 GB free data, so you can share your pictures and get all the biggest scoops online for the first 6 months after purchase. Go on, share the exciting news with your family and friends, and stay connected on the smart side of life with MTN and Summitro. The exciting news we have from Coca-Cola for you is the return of your favorite Coca-Cola original regular taste in a 300 ml glass bottle. You can now buy and enjoy the refreshing taste of Coca-Cola with the convenience of returning your glass bottles for reuse. You will dive into a world of flavor with Coca-Cola, Fanta, and Sprite, all up for offer for magical price of 3 cedis 50 pesos. For those who prefer a different twist, your favorite Coca-Cola drink is also available in a 300 ml recyclable PET bottle, and it is 6 Ghana cedis. On Instagram, Facebook, you'll find us at Coca-Cola_GH. Experience real magic with Coca-Cola's original taste.
Well, there was a story about Lotto today, so I just want to read this announcement from the NLA that private Lotto operators, entities, and individuals who want to operate and sell lottery products within the legal framework of the National Lotto Act are reminded that registration has opened for the year 2025. All interested persons can register by picking up application forms at any of NLA's regional offices and the NLA's head office, Fortune House, Accra, from Friday, November 1st, 2024. And the deadline for submitting your application is November 29. That's next 2 Fridays. If you want more information, call 0266 087 966. NLA Development Through Games. Now, Sky will read some messages for us. We'll try and pull up a couple of quick interviews about a culture of maintenance and also the balance between people's right to sell and buy wherever they want to, and the need to also regulate those spaces. There's a market at the Accra Mall. There are all kinds of selling going on various parts of our city that impedes traffic and sometimes even destroys infrastructure. And it seems as if the current district and local authorities, municipal authorities, are not built or equipped to maintain that type of sanctity. I have come to the conclusion that Ghana will never develop if local governance is not properly done. Because in every society that does well,
that's true.
You need to strengthen governance at the local level, the district level, the municipal level. We need quality people at the district level. If all the smart people are at the Flagstaff House, that doesn't solve the problem. We need them on the ground, because spatial development is very crucial for a country like us. But let's hear some comments from the listeners.
Joe in Springton says, please, concerning the flower pot interchange, I was coming today and I saw someone sleeping on the concrete bench under the overpass. Now, the assembly should start keeping the place now before it gets out of hand. Also, I wish that where they have painted the wall as backyard farming. What I don't understand.
Is that place to do backyard? How big is the land?
They will plant backyard farming plants like tomatoes, pepper, plantain, etc., and ensure that it is catered for in a way that will keep the place better. This one is coming in from Alo in Tantra. Says, good morning, and team, Bernard and team. In line with what you are discussing, I want to find out why the insurance policy covering the vehicles are not used to restore damaged public property like traffic lights. I made a point some time ago on this.
But when they hit that thing, they run.
No, but we have CCTV cameras in the city.
Good point.
So we should use that to trace them.
Yes, please.
But it's not just about recovering, because it's a criminal offense.
Destruction of public property.
They run and they hit them.
And then also you get involved in an accident. The law is that when you get involved in an accident, you should report the same to the police station. If you don't do it, they can deal with you. CBS, this one says, there's a lorry station built for more than 8 years now, located between Awoshi and Malam. Malam, and they call the place Kukuruku. Till date, the GPRTU has not started using the place. Advise your crew to go there and check the situation.
So they prefer to use the roadside.
Most likely.
Convenience.
In discipline.
Yes.
Lawlessness.
But convenience. At the expense of public safety.
So this indiscipline, impunity.
Impunity.
That's the word I'm looking for.
Good morning, Bernard and team. I salute you guys this morning for raising this market matter this morning. The thing is so annoying, my brother. Come to Kaswa and see. You can't even have free space to walk. These petty traders have occupied the pavement and even the road. Bernard, last week I was so annoyed that I shouted at them saying, if I become president, I will sack all of you.
But even your Amasaman side, there used to be a market next to the roadside.
Oh, they still occupy the
space. They put yam, cocoa yam on the ground.
Yes, by the roadside.
But you see, we are saying sometimes, we need to do better. You can't even have people, a road that is busy with cars driving with smoke fumes. Women are sitting next to the roadside and they put things on the floor, people coming
vegetables,
by. What is this?
Because a new normal.
We have to stop it.
The food cabbage and everything.
We cannot allow. Go on. It's not
this
right.
This one said, Bernard and team, while you discuss the roads, what has become of the Nsawam Accra Railway? I don't see the railway crossing at the Ofanko interchange construction site anymore. It's coming
I think somebody has come to even remove the rails.
Oh yeah, people have been removing them.
Have been feeding on the rail tracks.
So is it that we've given up on the Accra Nsawam rail?
I don't think so.
Enforcement.
This one says, good morning, Brother Brennan. Please, can you please help us to know what's going on with the road from ARS roundabout towards UPSA?
They've stopped that road. That road is supposed to go all the way to IPS Junction. I don't know. I don't know why.
Maybe your man at the Ministry of Roads and Highways.
If I get, is that highways or no? That's urban roads.
ARS.
So ARS roundabout to UPSA towards Legon. That was a dual carriage they were doing. I don't know why they stopped it.
For some time now, it's not
been. There's also another one they're doing from Atomic Junction
all the way to
Hacho. That one too, we need to check it. Fred, where's the man? We need to call him.
Mamiama in Natiko says, Bernard, good morning.
Morning.
Please come and see people washing cars on the street at Atiko Junction. The only good road Abubuashi ran.
This is Atiko Junction. Let's forget about Atiko Junction. The Spintex there, right now as we speak. Look.
The place they launched yesterday.
Yes.
Why?
Somebody has set up a coconut vending.
Yeah, because drivers will be thirsty.
Oh, Bernard, we can't do this.
No, but the issue with Article 1 is that when you have a car wash next to a road, what you're doing is that you are damaging the road.
Yeah, over time.
So enforcement is gone to the dogs. And this is wearing duku.
No, he sit quietly.
Maybe
Maybe he pack the coconut where he starts.
So
there.
he first come.
First come, first serve.
Big belly coconut.
Imagine.
Big belly coconut there now.
Oh, this is wrong. This is wrong.
Charlie, so this article person.
Yeah, yes.
Sorry,
the lawlessness over.
The person is doing a car wash and the water is coming on the road.
Yeah. I mean, those areas they do that a lot. Those areas.
But you used to live in that
that's
area.
right. They do that a lot.
All the way
the
to
truck
Dakuma.
people, the taxi people. All they do is to
They'll park the car next to the road.
small and they come park by the roadside and then they start washing.
And they wash their car themselves.
Yeah, they wash it when they finish and then
they leave the water on the road.
Convenience at the expense of public safety.
Lawlessness.
This one says, Bernard, I disagree with you.
Okay.
Please listen to Sky. What is he saying is right. Those selling around the mall are not doing the right thing. The tenants at the mall are paying so much rent only for some others to surround them by selling some of the things they sell. It is not correct. Those sellers also contribute significantly to the traffic situation you see on that street.
I was actually saying that
Bokole.
they should provide a market for them. I wasn't saying they should sell in the place they were selling.
This one says, good morning. Samen said something about the Achimota lorry station and that the people are avoiding the same thing like Asoa. The market was built for them. There are more spaces at the new market, but they still
prefer to sell at the roadside.
So they are still selling at the roadside like they do in Kaswa, refusing to move to the new market. And that makes entering into the Kaswa town very difficult.
Very.
This one is coming in from Nene in Kaswa. And this one says, good morning, better than a team. One of the Dimples intersection areas along the N1, specifically towards the Achimota police station, regarding the Okada operators encroaching. They are encroaching the Forestry Commission's reserve. It raises safety, environmental degradation, encroachment, and other issues in the area. You feel from Jolo. And this one says, Bernard, what Samens is saying about Achimota News Station is true. There are two markets in Medina which have not been utilized by traders. One near Redco Flats behind the Oman FM station, and the other near Rolling Circle. It's coming in from George at Spintex. Now, so markets have been built in almost all these spaces.
But people want to sell near the road because of convenience.
I mean, what the heck?
And because of the lack of political will and poor local governance.
Why do we have the DCs and MCs?
Resources.
They come to, they say they are doing. Yesterday, I did a show 2 days ago. Some of them come and said, look, we do our best. The truth is that sometimes when you want to prosecute, you get calls. So some of them say, you want to do what you have to do. Then they will call you from maybe the ministry or somebody place higher. Because, you see, they are people of, we've made them low political capital. Okay, so an MC is not a very big person. And in Ghana, big manism is the thing. So if a minister calls or somebody, even a big contractor,
then they start shaking because they think they'll lose.
Yeah, because the guy has been appointed, which is why some people say they should vote. But I'm not sure the voting solves the problem. I think it's a way of two things. Appoint high quality people, give them the resources to work, and allow them to do the work.
We should re-engineer how the local government system dovetails into the bigger governance system itself. I mean, for instance, the MC reports to the local government minister.
The regional minister.
Maybe we should report to the regional minister. Maybe we should ban local. Maybe we should.
No,
they
have a relationship with the regional minister, but their ministry,
ultimate boss is the local government.
Is the local government minister,
and he can't be everywhere at the same time.
It depends.
That's what it is.
But you see, the problem we've identified with their ability to function, I think it makes better sense to be directly supervised by the regional minister.
Yes,
because the regional minister is more up to date on the issues in the region. Local governance, imagine you're having a problem as MC for Adenta. By the time you get the local government minister's attention, Adenta is just one of 250.
I don't think it is as it's as bad as it suggests. I don't want to use the word symbiotic. Like, both the regional minister and the local government minister work hand in hand with the DC.
Supposed to.
But the
reporting lines, the organogram itself, the district assembly reports directly to the local government ministry. That's where they draw their resources from. Even the local government service,
who are like the civil service coordinators for local government workers, they are all under the ministry. If something happens in a constituency or in a local assembly somewhere, the first person you call is not a local government minister. The DCE has to speak to the regional coordinating council, who is headed by the regional minister.
That's correct.
Then they take it up, because that is the president's direct representative in the space.
Yes.
Of course, there are spaces where you would have to speak to the local government minister, because he has...
So maybe let's say, maybe for policy,
and
is the local government ministry.
And development.
Then maybe for implementation and coordination.
And security.
And security. But that whole thing needs to... So, I think we should spend a lot of our time in public discourse to discuss how governance can work effectively. You get it? Because with all these things we are discussing, whoever wins the election, they will face the same problem.
Yeah.
And if we don't solve it, we'll come back here and come and say the road has been damaged, the gutter has been choked, the people... You see, because these are structural governance problems that have bedeviled us over years, which we've not been able to crack. Once or twice, you get a very ebullient and motivated minister. Henry Quarte, as an example, he comes, he does what he wants to do. The system will fight back. So if you don't change the structure of the system and get better quality people, even the way they are appointed and what their job, that so-called tripod they used to appoint them, honestly.
Bernard, you see, I don't think the politicians themselves are ready to fix it, or they want to fix it. Because look, when the government changes, right, what is the first thing people fight over? Public toilets. Why do they fight over public toilets? Because that's a money-making institution. It's the question of who controls it. And it is the politicians who control it. This whole issue of which women, who has access to which market and all of that is also political. Because someone wants to control the space so that he gives, allocation to people to receive this and that and that. So we have all the ideas that we humbly submit to the people of Ghana that these are, in our view, ways of solving the problem. But the people at the top, for some reason, just don't want to solve it. Because I don't think that it is so difficult to go to Circle right now. Look, the government went in there to put those big boulders in the stones, rocks in the middle of the overpass. Yeah. But people are still selling them. People are still sleeping in those spaces.
Charlie,
you understand? So you ask yourself, interventions have been made. You hope that people will comply. They don't comply. Then what do? You move police people to the area to deal with it. The police people to go, they become part of the problem. As you were saying, Tesano, in front of the former, cinema, you see so much chaos there. The circle tiptoe lane. It's a nightmare.
Police are always there.
You see them in their white.
I don't know what they are doing.
Why should there be?
Maybe they are checking the driver's brush his hair or something. Because I don't know what they are doing. Let me do some quick announcements. Time check 8:37. Let's hear from you. How do we maintain what we get? How do we let the governance of our spaces get better? Before we continue with this, we are providing a special deal on the robust Amarok pickup. The Amarok is a 2.0 liter diesel workhorse. Produces 177 horsepower with a trailer weight of 5,550 kilograms. It can carry the necessary load to get the job done. Now, the Amarok is a fuel-efficient pickup with a maximum power for the tasker head. Its service interval of 6 months or 7,500 kilometers, whichever comes first, announces the durable components used to build the Amarok. Starting price 548,000 Ghana cedis. Take advantage now. Hurry while stocks last. Terms and conditions apply. Now, call or WhatsApp VW Ghana on 025-795-6688. That's 025-795-6688. You can also get more information about other models: Virtus, T-Cross, T1, Allspace, and more. Meanwhile, the January 2025 admission is in progress. Lead the change with the university built for tomorrow's leaders. Heritage Christian College is set up to provide a missing link in tertiary education through creativity and innovation. Since 2018, the university has been given over 450,000 cedis as startup grants to a number of its students to start their businesses. There is a huge emphasis on entrepreneurship, technology, and practical learning with professional certification. Call 020-229-8399 or go to hcuc.edu.gh for more information. Let's read a few more comments. Some on my personal number coming through. Bernard, they've turned the footage of Villaggio and sections of the roundabout into a trotro and taxi station, and the assembly is looking on. The assembly just looks on, waiting to be told to do their job. Centralized control at the time AMA did a better job than this era of multiplicity of assemblies, aka metropolitan, municipal, just name them. We should be disciplined and enforce the bylaws. Good morning, Bernard. Good morning, guys. Almost all the lights on the Pokwas interchange are off. Bernard, my biggest challenge is the menace of posters, banners, and flyers in our communities, all in the name of adverts. A typical example is East Legon Tunnel. It's an eyesore. Yesterday, one of the speakers at the event spoke to the advertisers and asked them to get their act together, that people have just converted all our intersections into billboards without any regulation.
It's not advertising anything. It's the assemblies. It's the assemblies that allow these things to happen. The Advertisers Association has struggled to get the assemblies to align themselves to this. Look at the medians. Look at the medians. I mean, they actually cover the medians so you can't see the oncoming vehicles.
They even cover traffic lights sometimes.
Yes, they cover traffic. I mean, junctions. You want to turn left, there's a huge billboard there that you can't see. And everybody, Charlie.
There's another question from you. There's another question from you. There's a question from you, which I think is a good question. Good morning, Bernard and team. I want to ask our road engineers, why is it that on all our major roads, there is a bus stop immediately after traffic lights, such that when the light goes green for movement, vehicles, especially trotros and buses, are slowing to park or take off from the high street to Adenta, from Spintex to N1. This is not right. I think it's a very interesting observation.
Well, that will be an engineering problem.
So that because once you are supposed to go, the guy is now crossing, so it delays.
Yeah, so then they have to reprogram it. So it has to be a smart.
No, it's not even a programming. It's where they locate the bus stop.
Oh, yeah, okay, I understand, but you can also program the lights properly so that it solves part of the problem that you're talking about.
No,
but
the program.
It's a road design thing.
Because the traffic light comes green. The trotro has to stop at the bus stop in front
just
of the traffic
after
lights.
the green. I mean, who does that?
Just after the
green.
That's what it's saying.
Yeah. Another one. The front of the Ghana Cocoa Board is a nightmare. Meanwhile, the MTTD personnel are there.
They are doing WhatsApp. They are on their phones all the time this time.
I wonder why they do that.
And things are happening.
Bernard, if
they've given up.
Driving within Adopaka alone, you would notice that more kiosks are coming up on the pedestrian walkway in such a way that when you get to an intersection, you can't even see whether another car is coming. You would have to get almost halfway into the road to see if another car is coming, because people have erected kiosks on the pedestrian walkway. You cannot even see. And this is happening at the speed of light. Kokma. You have to do something about this.
Is that a name now?
Let's make the concession. We are not saying that it is uncity-like to sell on the pavements or on the streets. In other jurisdictions, you can buy a hot dog when you go to a stand nearby, on the pavement. But the people are properly regulated, and where they are positioned makes sense. But what we are doing is that we are just allowing people to do whatever they like.
There's a very interesting point here. Good morning, team. Charlie, sometimes we are hypocrites. So we, the people complaining about petty traders on the side roads,
we buy from them.
Cannot also be conveniently buying from them.
No, I don't do that.
If we don't want them there, then we should bypass them and go to the constructed markets.
Convenience.
Will they continue selling there if they aren't getting buyers? It's all on us as well. Thank you for this.
Bernard, you see yesterday I mentioned that
Engineer Amok Godfred is on the line for a quick conversation about the road situation. Is he now the head of the
Director General of National Roads Authority?
All right, Mr. Amok Godfred, or Engineer Amok Godfred, good morning. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning.
Congrats on your new appointment. So we suppose
Thank you very much.
all the noise around, we won't agree from the highway workers has been solved. So now there's one authority coordinating urban roads, feeder roads, and also highways, correct?
Yes.
Wonderful. Congratulations on that position. So what let me even start from there. What will that mean for coordinating road issues, since now you are a big body?
Well, what that is expected to give is better planning, better coordination, and better delivery of work to the benefit of the public. I mean, one example I like to give is 4 years ago, we delivered the Pokwasi interchange as a Department of Urban Roads. But we are now working from Pokwasi, from Ofanko to Nsawam. If we had one body, unified body at a time, I believe we would have planned both projects together for the public to benefit once and for all, and not to subject them to traffic for all these years. So that's one benefit in terms of project delivery, and make sure that everything is in sync.
The Flower Pot interchange looks very good. One of our concerns is culture of maintenance. Who have you handed it over to? Since it was commissioned yesterday, whose responsibility is it to ensure that, number one, street lights are working, number two, road markings are clear and not removed, number three, nobody goes to sell at the wrong place or encroach on the land? Whose responsibility is it?
Well, I would say that it will be the responsibility of the authority. But first and foremost, the project, when it's substantially complete, we have what you call the defects notification period, which the contractor will have responsibility for the next 1 year. So that any defect that's okay, the contractor will have to fix it at his own cost. That is one, in terms of the structural issues. In terms of other maintenance, yes, we'll put a maintenance regime in place to make sure that any defect that occurs, we are able to fix it even after the defect notification period of 1 year. With regards to selling and hawking around, I think you realize that we've created a lot of spaces underneath that we want to activate and use positively. We have also advertised in the papers to seek managers who are interested in managing the space for us based on their permissible uses. I think it's a week ago, that's when the advert came, and I'm expecting returns next week for those who are interested in. We will partner and make sure that we have some private involvement in managing the spaces underneath and also the maintenance work. When it comes to the kiosks and other things, yes, we are collaborating with the assembly to make sure that within the right of way, we don't have any such facility there. This facility is too good to have kiosks around, and I think the regional minister was emphatic about it yesterday.
So is the road project complete? I mean the Flower Pot interchange, because I noticed there was frantic work even on Monday and even early hours of Tuesday. Is the project 100% done?
The project is complete. We rarely have a project which is 100% done. The project is complete and ready for use. And Bernard, you see, one of the reasons for doing this project is to relieve the area of congestion. Once the bridge is 100% complete, as much as possible, we shall allow people to use it. And that's what we have done. There are minor works that we are doing within the area. And that is not close to the Flower Pot interchange, but it's complementary. So, yes, the bridge is 100% complete, but there are other works that we are doing.
Let's talk about Obechebi Lamte interchange. Where have we gotten to on that project, and are we on course to finish before end of year?
Yes, Obechebi Lamte project. In that case, the bridge has been completed. We will get it marked this week. Once the road line markings are done and the groundwork level is also being done, we expect that within the next week, and specifically on the 29th, we will commission that as well, hopefully. The bridge work is done. It's important that we open to public and relieve the congestion in the area. The groundwork is what is frantically being done now. And I'll be there today. I believe that we are on course.
The Pokwasi extension towards Nsawam, lots of work seems to be going on there. Do you have an idea of where we've gotten to? Is this something we expect to finish before the year ends?
No, I don't expect that we finish that because that is about a long stretch with some interchanges as well. We will not finish that this year. We have an extension of time for about a year. We are looking somewhere next year.
Fair enough. So as we speak, do you know what percentage we've gotten to, or that's not possible to say?
No, I would have to.
You have to check. No problem. I've seen some frantic work on the motorway, and I'm wondering whether we are serious about extending the motorway because I see the boulders, the road dividers, red and white, some digging and some material being brought on. Are we seriously expanding the motorway, or this is just pre-election shenanigans?
No, we are expanding the motorway. What you see, the Jesse barriers is only to guide the movement and also make sure that there's no illegal movement for safety particularly. The motorway is being widened, and what you've seen is the preparatory works that are going on, or let me say the initial works, to widen, to do the clearing and also fill up with the necessary material.
Wonderful. So that project is on course. By the way, the second phase of the motorway interchange, I need to know where we are with that. The one that takes you from the Harbour Road to Tema Community 22 and those Akosombo side. Where are we with that project?
Yeah, that project is also substantially, but it will be substantially completed hopefully this week. And all things being equal, we'll commission that by the end of the month or early next month.
Wonderful. But the road itself that takes you to the Ashama roundabout and continues to Community 22 doesn't seem to be progressing, even though I'm told there are contractors on site. Is that road not part of the interchange project or it's a separate project?
No, that's a separate project. That's the Tema Akosombo Road. And that is one of the projects that have suffered under the debt exchange program. But we are trying to see how best we can get them back. And also, as the minister directed yesterday, some of these challenges we will have to deal with it and temporarily fix it. But then there is a contract to dualize that road, both that one and the Tema Flower Road.
There was a very heartbreaking voice note that circulated on social media this week, which the minister made reference to yesterday, where people who live in Dowenya, Pram, they just go through hell. The traffic light, Citi Brothers, is just a nightmare. Is there nothing that can be done, even temporarily? Because we do understand that the roundabout project has stalled because of that exchange. But it seems to have actually worsened the commute from 25 into Tema. What is the authority doing about that?
Well, the authority is going to get the mobile maintenance unit, as the minister directed yesterday, to be able to fix the bad sections, as we described, a targeted approach to deal with some of the very bad sections and make improve commuting. The project has stalled because of the debt exchange program, as I believe you understand that. And we are trying to fix we have a duty of care to the public, and we need to fix what we can fix to make traveling easier. We had similar challenges at Nungwa and Takrady, where because of the debt exchange, we had the projects being stalled. We tried to fix the ground level road, which has been done substantially, and movement has improved. We will do the same thing, apply the same principle on these roads, and make them better fit for public use.
All right. Now, there are a few concerns about the way people are allowed to encroach on roads generally. So there was an observation that most of our bus stops are right after traffic intersections. And by design, it means that trotros have to slow down or join a road. So it worsens traffic. Is this something you have thought about, that when you cross a green traffic light, that the bus stop is just immediately after that? So that really creates traffic bottlenecks at most traffic intersections. Have you sort of taken inventory of these bus stops? And is this something you agree with, that we need a re-engineering of our bus stops to prevent the traffic buildup that we have in our cities?
Well, location of bus stop is a major engineering study which you deal with in traffic engineering. There are both pros and cons, whether it's before the intersection or after the intersection. But generally speaking, these are locations where people want to alight and change directions anyway. So they have to be either before or after. Yes, there are benefits and disadvantages to each location. But I believe that based on our peculiar situation, we'll look at it and see what modifications can be made. But definitely the bus stop has to be somewhere there. Because what we realize is that if you put the bus stop too far away from the junction, people don't use it, and you get rampant abuse. You have trotro drivers stopping at the junction, and all these inconveniences do occur. So yes, these challenges have been occurring, and we intend to deal with it. We'll look at it and see on a case-by-case situation.
All right. I'm back on flower pots. Somebody, whilst we're interviewing, sent me a photo of a woman who has put a truck, what we call truck, of coconut, and she's comfortably seated underneath the overpass selling kube. I thought we were planning to make that place some sort of recreational something area. So I wonder how she got there. I can even forward the picture to you. She's comfortably selling coconut under the thing.
Yes, I'm not surprised. We have been battling with them for some time because we are not ready to have them there. What is happening is we have a number of spaces and a number of prescribed uses. Right in front of Palace Mall, the large space we have created some concrete seats there, and that's what you call the urban room. We will be making known what is allowable to be done there shortly. We also have other spaces where we'll have a fire just after the roundabout, that's the flower pot roundabout. We have a fire post and an ambulance post. I've been there with the fire service team. We are just waiting to see what to make it work for them and have a fire post there. Likewise, an ambulance. Then right after that, what we intend to do is to have a food court where we can put together most of these people who are selling there, but want to do it in a regulated manner so that they don't create any confusion and also abuse the space. Then we have other spaces where we want to have recreational activities like sports. There's a proposed 5-a-side football underneath the bridge, also basketball and table tennis. This is just to activate the spaces and bring a lot more people. As the urbanists will say, we want to have eyes on the streets, and that will help reduce crime. Last but not the least, we intend to have a police post towards there.
So which assembly will you coordinate with to manage this space?
Well, we intend to have the private sector manage the space. Just a week ago, we took an advert in the national seeking for friends to express interest in managing these spaces. It's an idea that we are moving forward. But we don't, for one thing, we have all the ideas. Once we have private sector involvement, we could together come up with the best uses of this space.
All right.
We also believe that they are better positioned to manage it than a public sector agency such as ours.
We'll leave you here for now. Thank you, Engineer Mo Godfrey, Director General of the newly created authority for so it's the Ghana Roads Authority, which brings together Highways Authority, Department of Urban Roads and Feeder Roads, speaking to us about some road projects and also how to maintain the project. We're still on. We'll read your comments and react to this as we continue the discussion.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Big is better. Broom is best. Happy moment starts with Broom. Buy one and get one free. It is Broom. Up to 25% discount. Buy an LED TV and get another TV for free. Buy an air conditioner and get a ceiling fan for free. Simply ask of Broom. There is more for everyone in Ghana. Free gifts and more on Broom freezers, refrigerators, and many more. Rush to your nearest Broom dealer or 0800 100 247. Broom leaves you with a smile.
Ojam, did you know the NDC once promised a one-time premium for NHIS?
Yeah, but when they won the elections, they could not implement it and almost collapsed the NHIS. Today, this same man is promising Mahama Care and free primary health care.
They think we are kids in this country. we don't have short memories, like Mahama said. Remember the capitation pilot in Ashanti? You were stuck with one health facility, no matter what.
That was so limiting. But look at us now under the MPP. There's real change.
The MPP expanded NHIS coverage to include serious conditions like childhood cancer, sickle cell disease, and kidney dialysis for children under 18 years and all people from 60 years and above. Today, with just a short code, you can renew your insurance.
Truly, the MPP has restored our hope in the health system. See the Agenda 111 and other new hospitals are springing up everywhere.
So, this election, let's vote for continuity. Let's vote to protect our healthcare. We will not fall for fake promises again.
Come on, come on. Good boy. Honey, look, he's crawling. Wow. Good job. The new Cerelac Wheat and Maize has the combined goodness of wheat and maize grains fortified with iron, vitamins, and minerals also found in fruits and vegetables. To prepare the new Cerelac Wheat and Maize, just add milk. Enjoy your little one's big moments at less cost. Cerelac, care for them, count on us. This advert is FDA approved.
We can do it again.
Do you have a child under 5 years? Then, don't miss the second round of the vaccination campaign against polio, which starts from 21st to 24th November 2024. Your child needs these polio drops the same way he or she needs both legs. Trained vaccination teams are moving from house to house, as well as designated centers in your community to vaccinate all children from birth to 5 years against polio. Doses given during this campaign are additional doses every child under 5 years should receive to prevent polio, even if he or she has been vaccinated previously. Polio vaccine is safe, free, and given as drops in the mouth. Repeated doses give your child additional protection. Continue to attend weigh-in regularly after this campaign. Remember, polio paralyzes children for life. It can even kill them. Together, we can make Ghana polio free. This announcement is brought to you by the Ministry of Health, Ghana Health Service, and partners.
Efia, I've been thinking, have you noticed the changes in our community?
Kojo, things are really different now. The MPP has really made a difference.
Exactly. Free SHS, healthcare, new factories. It's like a whole new Ghana.
And don't forget, electricity is so much reliable now. I remember when we used to go days without light.
True. The NPP has done a lot to improve the basics.
Ajua is a beneficiary of free SHS, and now she is in university.
And that's the kind of leadership we need. Someone who is focused on making things better for everyone. But Efia, still there are a lot more to be done for the development of Ghana.
Absolutely, Kojo. The NPP has shown that real progress is possible.
On December 7th, let's vote to keep this positive impact going. Vote number 1 on the ballot. Vote NPP for a better and prosperous Ghana.
It's that time of the year. Ghana, brace yourselves because Melcom's Black Friday sales is back and we're bringing you unbeatable deals like never before. From the 15th of November to the 1st of December, get ready to shop and save big at Melcom. Electronics, home essentials, furniture, or fashion, we've got deals you can't resist. Melcom's Black Friday, it's more than a sale, it's an experience. Stock is limited, so hurry and shop early to avoid missing out. Melcom is where Ghana shops for value, and this Black Friday, the value just got even better. Don't let these unbeatable deals pass you by. Melcom, where Ghana shops. Remember, terms and conditions apply.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
3 after 9. We have lots of your messages here. We'll be bringing them to you. It's an interesting conversation. Send your thoughts as well. 0549986996. 0549986996. Reflecting on how to maintain our public spaces when we spend millions to put up infrastructure. In the meantime, if you hear, hey, my friend Packwell, it shouldn't set your heart racing with a buyer. Provident Insurance's reliable WhatsApp assistant. You can buy, renew, and file claims for your vehicle anytime, anywhere. I mean, baby. Simply add or buyer's number 0242426396 to your phone contact 0242426396. Send hi and follow the prompts. You will assist you with everything. You are buying from a new policy to renewing an existing one or even filing a claim. It's hassle-free and it's hassle-free, super convenient. Grab your phone, chat with Obaya, baby, with Provident Man, you're covered. And for mothers, finally your favorite Cerelac now comes in a new variant with a combined goodness of wheat and maize grains fortified with iron, vitamins and minerals. This new Cerelac wheat and maize comes with an affordable price, 2 Ghana cedis only. Down here in the milk, Cerelac, care for them, count on us. It's an advert that's approved by the FDA. And our grand draw is happening on November 30th with incredible cash prizes. But until then, we are giving away fantastic prizes every single day. I'm talking about the luckiest. You could win a motorbike, TV, chest freezer, just name them. All you need to do is to dial *712#. Follow the prompts and purchase as many tickets as you can. Don't miss out on these amazing, exciting prizes. Keep dialing *712# to buy more tickets. The luckiest luck is everywhere. It's regulated by the NLA on the Caritas Lottery, on the Caritas platform. Sometimes I'm thinking about the enforcement conversation we are having in Sky, and I'm thinking also about where people have agency as individuals. You know, we all have a role to also play because we all know the right thing, but it looks like there is no incentive for doing the right thing, and if you don't do the right thing, you are missing out. So because the enforcement bit is lacking, then I have a shop, all right. I mean, I would have boys, loading boys and girls who then I will empower, give them a chest or something. Then they will go and sell. They will go and find spaces on the pavement, create the congestion, and then it goes on and on because we fail as a collective to do the enforcement bit. And then in order not to also miss out, because when I have a shop, right, the Metropolitan Assemblies will come and take taxes from me. But then those who are hawking and causing chaos and congestion on the streets are reducing my margins by way of sales and profit. So I also empower people, give people the thing to go and sell on the street, create congestion and all of that. And all that comes together and chips away on the collective convenience that we are all looking for after we've invested so much in these, all this infrastructure.
For me, enforcement cannot be sacrificed any day, regardless of which model we choose. Maintaining our road infrastructure and even managing our public spaces. And the highways, the urban roads or highways or the authority, the things that they can't do enforcement is way beyond them. Theirs is to create the engineering solutions. But enforcement goes beyond them. How to collaborate effectively to have a sustainable culture of discipline and enforcement, which we don't find in any of our public spaces. And it's coming at a huge cost to us. What happened yesterday? Close to 700 million cedis. 700 million cedis.
Yeah.
6 months down the line, let's go there and check. Okay?
Yeah.
The minister said that he doesn't want to see kiosk.
Yeah.
So we also don't want to see kiosk.
True.
But it's not within our reach to be enforcing that. let's put that one aside and look at all the other spaces, public spaces, where we have kiosks. Question you ask is, what are we doing about where we have the unauthorized siting of kiosks, unauthorized siting of bar stops, unauthorized siting of markets? What have we been able to do with these situations? So if we have looked unconcerned, how do we actualize the promise of maintaining sanity in a new project? Okay?
Yeah.
This is 2 kilometers from this one is the Accra Mall.
Yes.
And it's littered with all sorts of things. We haven't dealt with that.
Yeah.
But we have skipped that and we are promising that we can deal with this one. I see a contradiction.
Even the
I
East
don't see
Legon
how
tunnel,
it will work.
yeah.
That's the whole thing.
Even around the East Legon tunnel, I see a lot of congestion and all that, people selling it. But you see, then if you are looking at even mobility for persons with persons living with disabilities, right, PWDs, because now on our pedestrian walkways, if you just use this main Kwame Nkrumah Avenue, you will find a lot of signposts, billboards, a lot of obstructions on the way. So if you're imagining, if you were visually impaired, for example, and you have your walking stick, yes, there's a pedestrian walkway, but actually there are impediments on the way. So it's not even mobility friendly. It's not a space that is friendly to persons who are living with mobility challenges. You get my point?
Yeah. And you see, and that's a huge blot on our reputation as a country. Very much interested in signing all of these international treaties and protocols and passing laws with the hope of providing for people with challenges like that, and yet failing to do our bit to ensure that they have the kind of comfort they need in order to live meaningful life in our spaces. It is not difficult. It is possible to do it because other countries are doing it in Africa. Others are doing it elsewhere. The question is, why are we not doing it? Why are we not doing it? Look, we all agree that if you regulate the space properly, then you know who is selling what.
Yeah.
You can go to that person and tax the person.
Yeah.
But the chaos we have right now, I mean, how many people can you go to the what do you call it, the O'Donnell Street here, or Tito Lane? How many people you go and say, oh, we are collecting lempo or some tax from you?
Yeah.
It is not possible because it is not structured. But if you structure it and people go into that space to buy their things, then you can then go there and say that, look, in the month of January, you sold X amount of goods, and the tax you are due to pay to the state is this much. But currently, everyone is going into that space. People are struggling, crossing vehicles, and nobody is getting anything out of it. Of course, once in a while you have the AMA people get people Abaye and collect something from them. But ultimately, it is not sustainable. Now, the people with these difficulties that you speak about, I know they have a federation, and I encourage them. Some of these things have got to be tested at the appropriate forum, so that some instructions can be given from maybe the judiciary that you cannot do this because it undermines their right to free movement or whatever rights there may be in these particular matters.
Yeah.
But I think we also need to note something. When these things are built, the expectation is that we should be able to keep them for a long time.
Yeah.
Go back to the interchange at the one we used to call Dubai, right?
Exactly.
It is losing its value. It is losing its value. We sank so much money into that project to bring Chiaro Galvao, that's their name, right? The Brazilians, to come and build it for us. But go to the space today. And Samen spoke about enforcement. The enforcement bit includes both the authorities enforcing what the rule is, and then also we ourselves saying that, look, we have a stake in this particular property, we have to ensure that it doesn't go bad quickly. And we need to play our part by preventing our family members, by preventing our friends, by preventing our acquaintances, by preventing people who we just happen to know in our community from doing the wrong thing. But watch it. Someone goes to put a truck there. Coconut, start selling coconut today. Tomorrow, the next person to go will be his friend. That, oh, chale, my sport bio. Then, little by little, they expand their operations. I take you to the Achimota overpass. You know the one just after Tesano, if you're going towards Achimota old station.
Yeah.
If you're driving from Tesano and you want to climb onto the motorway and head towards the Tetekwashi interchange.
Yeah.
We have full fufu joints, right? Yeah. Just to the right. If you take that turn, you get onto the N1. The N1. And then you see where the trot rolls park. Yes, where the trot rolls park. Yeah. We have full fufu joints, banku joints along that particular stretch. Wow. Why should that be the case? And almost every single day, we have an accident. Somebody gets knocked down by a vehicle because for some reason, and what I don't understand is, I don't know whether it is part of our weaknesses as a people. Why can we not cover long distances just so we can get to where we are going to safely? We don't like walking. Not far away from where I'm talking about, we have the new PCFM building, right?
Yes.
The ship house.
Bridge.
Yeah, there's a footbridge there.
Yeah.
People don't want to use it. So if you get off a vehicle, you alight safely at a joint. In other countries, you see people move on the pavement block, right? Yeah. They move until they reach a safe place to cross the road. But for some reason, we don't want to do that. So immediately at the Achimota interchange, where you see vehicles using the road, zooming in and out, people are crossing vehicles just so they can get to the other side of the road.
And they do that at night too.
Yes.
When it's dark.
On the highway.
Do that at night.
Who does that?
When it's dark.
It's like going on a highway somewhere in the US. You see cars, boom, 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 and you want to cross it. I don't get it. Meanwhile, you can walk for 5 minutes, which is good for you. Cross the overpass, get to the other side, walk back, another 5 minutes. That's 10 minutes in all. You need about 30 minutes of walking every day to actually, keep the body working properly. But people don't want to do it. I don't get it. So, you see someone takes a vehicle at Kwame Nkrumah Circle. Yeah. He's coming to, say, here at Citi FM, right? Then there's a stop immediately at the church, where your church is. The church, immediately after the Kwame Nkrumah Circle, there's a church. Is it Methodist church?
Yes.
I think there's a Methodist church.
Yes.
There's a bus stop there.
Yes, there is.
Ideally, if you are coming to Citi FM, you can easily get off there and then walk to Citi FM. People won't do it. You come to just in front of the bank, the UMA bank. Yes. So people get off there.
Yeah.
Now, when you get off there, it is possible for you to walk towards the Fidelity Bank, right? Ideally, you can walk to that place, but people won't do that. They want the trot to stop on
at
the
junction,
exactly,
which is not a bus stop.
I mean, why is it why is it so difficult? So get off and walk.
The world over,
people are undisciplined.
People, the default is that they will be indisciplined unless they know that there will be consequences.
Yeah.
So if you allow them, this is what they will do. And that's human nature. But we have a police, MTTD.
Every month.
We have enforcement people there. But I think they haven't been integrated into the local government system properly for, a seamless integration or collaboration. This is how, because maybe they're also thinking, well, mine is to go and do visibility. I don't have fuel to be doing this kind of thing.
Right.
We need to rethink this whole construct so that we can, because it's very, at times it's just draining. But and then to the extent that people feel entitled to do that, they feel that they stop the car in the middle of something in nowhere, and then they are chatting with somebody else, and then they expect you to You chem dear bentu no chem.
You know, the distance between it's sad because if you take Medina Zongo Junction, it's going back to factory setting. The distance between where the footbridge at Medina Zongo Junction is and the traffic light is like from the studio to the studio next. It's not really a walking distance as you tell us about the Achimota point, for example. But yesterday, I mean, you should see the number of women, children, men, pedestrians who were just waiting to cross the road at the intersection where the traffic light is, where the footbridge was just behind them, you know. And you would remember that this was a place where when the Let's Make Accra Great Again initiative was in full force, you know, people were actually using the footbridge a lot. So it's like episodic victories. We are not able to sustain them, and some of these actions don't live beyond the time of the people who put in such initiatives. I mean, if a regional minister must go all out and do this, then you ask yourself, so individually left on their own, what have the institutions, the municipal assemblies been doing? Do you understand? Because traffic control, it reduced a lot of the travel time of motorists and also made pedestrians much, much safer back then. But now we are gradually going back to where the Zongo Junction was so chaotic. You spend so much time at that traffic intersection because pedestrians want to cross the road instead of use the footbridge. I don't know.
I agree with you on the enforcement bit too. But you as a human being,
I get that. I get that we should be more responsible. I get that. But I'm only saying that the world over, if you leave people, you just came from UK last night. If they come up with a policy to regulate the usage of road, they don't leave it at just the policy. They enforce it. They even use infrastructure to even enforce it more. You get me? Like beneath the Dubai, the Circle Dubai, they use the stones to make it uncomfortable for people to sit there. You know what they do? They put kotoku on the stone. So that you apply, it will give them some cushion. And they sleep on the stones.
Shock absorbers.
They put kotoku on it.
So what kind of human beings are we?
I don't know.
No, it's a hustle, man. It's a hustle.
It's too much.
No, look, Ghana, we have a problem.
Not until people start getting punished for, like spot fine. Till today, we still don't do spot fine for road infractions. It's been the last 10 years. Every day is in Parliament. I mean, which Ghanaian wants to pay money?
They say they are doing it. They have started doing it.
No, the situation is critical, but the situation can get more exciting, especially getting to the end of the year.
Yeah. That's right.
It can get exciting.
That's right.
But
That
before you get excited, let me pay bills for this situation. Yes, and it's big, it's getting better. Brom is the best. Happy moments start with Brom. Your best season with Brom is here again. Buy one, get one free, plus up to 25% discount only on Brom appliances. Buy a Brom LED TV, get another TV for free. Buy LED TV and take home a free microwave oven, a Brom AC and get a free ceiling fan, a Brom freezer and take home a free blender and more. There is more for everyone, everywhere and anywhere in Ghana from Brom. Rush to your nearest Brom dealer or reseller in your city, town or community now. Just ask for Brom and your gift. Call toll free 0800 100 247 now. Brom lifts you with a smile. And the festive season is here. It's giving the best in entertainment on DSTV. It's giving live soccer on Super Sports and Crystal Clear HD. No need to miss out on all the leagues and caps during the season. We have local content as well on Aquaba Magic. Watch the best of Ghanaian and other African movies and series. There are cartoons for the kids as well. No one is left out. And if you happen to be stepping out, you've got the DSTV stream so you don't miss out on anything. So come on, dial *759# to reconnect or stay connected today and be part of all the enjoyment this season. DSTV, your home of entertainment. Now listen up, Ghana. Own the rugged and reliable Volkswagen Amarok manual transmission 2.0L diesel engine, delivering an impressive 132 kilowatts of power. Now available at an unbeatable price of just 550,000 Ghana cedis. Special offer available while stocks last. To call or WhatsApp Universal Motors Limited 054-4338-804. Don't miss out. Act now.
Okay, so people, let me tell you about Royal Kingdom Estate. If you're looking for a land to buy without any problems surrounding that particular land and you want to do construction, or you're looking for someone to design what you want to build for you, or you actually want to even manage your property, all you have to do is to give them a call. 055-755-5909 or 027-277-8880. Or you can send them an email at info@Royal Kingdom Estate. Royal Kingdom Estate, building communities, nurturing dreams. And then also, have you ever noticed a blind spot while driving or reading something that you are interested very much in? Or are you experiencing blurred or double vision in your visual field? Well, it could be a sign of an underlying eye condition. So the folks who can fix that particular problem for you, you call them Robert and Sons, and they offer visual field testing services with our state-of-the-art equipment to detect and manage such conditions like glaucoma, cataracts, and some other conditions. So what you can do is actually visit them in Adabraka or the Osu branch, which is around the Dankwa Circle, or the Community 6, Weja, East Legon, or Adenta and Kumasi branches. And you can also get them in Kofoidi as well. You can call them on 0302-222-601 or 050-151-9111. Robert and Sons, seeing is believing. And then finally from me, let me talk about latex foam, Charlie. If you want to sleep proper, you just want to dream, you want to forget about your problems, you want to wake up the next morning and feel, Charlie, very, very boosted to do the work of the day.
That is it.
What you have to do is to go to latex foam. Now you can call them on +233 302 231155, or you can actually send them an email, or you can actually visit them online on www.latexfoamghana.com. They give you everything you need to dream better and to produce proper families.
28 after 9. And Sky, who do we have joining us in the studio this morning?
The great and Juganistic. The Bogodi Bogo.
Awo.
The Ogodoni Godo.
Yahoo.
The champion of the screen. The golden lady of the voices.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'm told she has a Chinese name.
Juganistic.
Mention that one on Fridays.
Remember,
yes, sir.
Oh man.
I'm not sure I can be there. I beg you. I say, boy, it's okay, but there's so dear.
No. Frema is a big woman.
It's good to have you in the studio.
Anytime
Thank you for having me.
Usually it's on Fridays that we hear her. You know, and she'll be sunny. Yeah.
I'm not usually like that. You know, I'm not usually like that.
No, Fridays, no.
She'll be doing
Odin
Why they say Nyan support was sunning on Badrimbem.
Thank you.
So she'll be sunning Nyan support.
Last time I was in my class, attending lectures.
Yes.
And then a friend of mine was listening to you guys.
Yes.
She lives in Tama. And then she was saying, she sent me a couple of messages. Said, Charlie, I'm listening to your people this morning. They are doing their own thing.
Yeah.
And we are all grinning from ear to ear. And we are feeling shy at the same time. And we don't know what to tell our madam. because what they are saying,
yes,
they can relate to it.
But they can't say it.
Yeah, but they can't say it and they can't laugh too loud.
Keep it within, yeah.
So yeah, Frema is joining us this morning to have a quick conversation about some of the things happening this festive.
The most important thing that ever happens in a year. The most important thing that ever happens in a year is what is about to.
When you wear white, then there's
a
problem.
Yeah, you know, it's not about how you start, but how you end.
Okay.
You know, this year has been very busy. Has been a cocktail of everything. You know. Fear kakra, you know, excitement kakra.
Yes.
And in fact, in the next 2 weeks,
let me welcome you back, you know.
Medase.
US Abondina make
the two Abontinas, you know. Try to just return us.
We outside. You know, how you doing?
How you doing? Tell everybody.
Yeah, you know.
Morning.
Good morning, sir.
You know, someone said that he was in the UK and said that I don't know why when I go to the office everybody calls me Mike. You know? No, because they hear hi Mike. You know, so instead of the mates, you know, there's a Mike.
Oh my!
But it's okay. Now we are home.
It's just like how you relate your Charlie. You know that Charlie. Hello, mate. You don't know the person by name, right?
Yeah, the high mate.
Yeah, that's right. So, mate, you know, it's a way of.
Usually, I have to do pardon like 4 times before.
It's allowed. They know where we are coming from.
But when you meet somebody, he calls your brother.
Yeah.
He is from. You know, either from the black community or someone who is
brother
Latino, you know, the Indians, you know, the minority groups.
Right.
They will refer, oh, hello, brother. You know, yeah.
But there is a high mate.
Yeah, hello, yeah.
Hi, mate.
Hey, boy.
Yeah,
so after all that cocktail,
fear,
kakra, happiness, kakra,
what's happening?
No stress, hustle, kakra. No, we have to crown the year.
We have to wrap up the year, you know, in a grand style,
in proper style.
And in fact, the next 2 weeks is even going to be crazier because you know, for those of us who have not invested anything, you know, to go around to tell anybody to vote for anybody, we are feeling it. You know, so those who are in the game,
I'm telling you.
We just want to say that don't worry, regardless of whatever happens. The Bible says that in all things give thanks.
Yes.
We will help you give thanks. You understand? Whether you are thanking or you are crying, we will help you. That is our responsibility. So situation 2024 is here.
Yes.
And it is happening. Yeah. So situation is happening.
Situation is happening.
It is happening.
Now tell us about that. What is situation?
Oh my
So
God.
situation is an outdoor party. Okay, it's an all-white party. I mean, we have grown, we have metamorphosed from December to Remember.
D2R.
D2R.
Yes.
Now to situation.
Party papa.
You got it. I mean, when you're going for a party and you're in white, you know that's the real deal.
Yeah, man.
All right. So situation is an outdoor Christmas party.
Outdoor Christmas
party. It happens on the 24th of December. You know, we are the only people who do the outdooring before the baby is born.
That's right.
So before Christ is born, we are doing outdooring.
Thank you.
After he is born, we will do another one. So we'll go do parties. Christ is going to clap for us. Yeah, so we'll be helping Mary and Joseph, you know, go find the manger. So we will be sitting back with drinks and grills. So as a watch party. Thank you. That's the vibe, you understand? So we are doing watch party for the arrival of the Christ.
Oh, beautiful.
So on the eve of Christmas,
which is 24th.
Which is 24th.
Oh my God.
Situation happens.
Thank you.
And it is the biggest, I mean, the most fun, the most exciting party that you will find, especially around the festive season. It's an all-white party. All white means all white.
Yes.
Not white with small something. White. We want you to come like an
like
angel.
the one you are glowing in this morning.
Exactly.
What do you call it? Is that diamond, right?
Yeah.
Pearls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So this year, no.
So this year,
where is it happening?
You know, so the beautiful thing about Situation is the fact that the venue also spices up the whole thing.
Yeah, man.
So we don't just sit at one place. So, you know, we've done the polo courts before, we've done gazebo, we've done La Palme.
Yes.
And this year.
No,
I wanted to say,
this year.
we are going. To East Lagos. Under
If I turn to your neighbor, turn to your neighbor. Say it after me. Turn to your neighbor.
Turn to your neighbor.
Turn to your neighbor.
Turn to your neighbor.
Turn to your neighbor. Say,
look into your neighbor.
Tell your neighbor.
Tell your neighbor.
This year. Situation is happening. And the East Lagos. Under
Thank you.
So this year is happening at the East Lagos under bridge. South Hallelujah.
That is Situation.
Yeah.
So you come there and will determine your situation level.
Whatever your situation, you will be situated.
You'll be situated.
And your life will never be the same.
I tell you.
Amen to that, my brother.
Amen.
So normally.
Yeah.
On a night like that, what happens?
You know, so the beautiful thing about Situation is when you enter, you know, the party grounds, you know you've gone somewhere.
Just a baby, a grown one.
So once you are here, make your life count.
Very necessary.
Let it matter. So you enter and then we give you a glass of bubbles.
Thank you.
Yeah. You know the drink that I say is boiling. You know the thing. So that's your welcome drink.
Thank you.
So you come in with that. Now you come to sit. You know, Situation comes in packages. So platinum, diamond, gold. This year we are not doing silver.
Okay.
Reason is, for those who always go for the silver tables, the moment they get to the grounds, they want to upgrade. No, because we will let you know.
You're doing economy, then you want to upgrade
we
to
will
business.
let you know that this is first class, this is business class. You will know.
Economy.
Yeah, when you get there, you feel it.
No, you feel it. We will let you know that you are in economy. You will know. You understand? I tell you, brah. I tell you. If you finish doing the one state, answer. I remember last year someone was like, but I want to buy some. So we don't sell some here. Young kitchen girl. I said, now go and dance. I was, but it's not fair. Say, hey, you heard it. You thought you were smart. You know?
So there's no silver this year.
So there's no silver. No. So we do in platinum, diamond, and gold.
And you have enforcement. I'm for enforcement. You believe it.
Come on. Need I say more?
Thank you. This is a city style.
Come on, you understand? Yeah. If you say A is A,
finish.
It's not like A and small A. No.
A is in capital. Finish.
So after the bubbles, then you sit down.
So after the bubbles, you sit down. Now you sit down. We bring you. So if you are with a platinum, your package is different.
Thank you.
If you are with a diamond, your package is different. If you are with gold, your package is different. You all may be drinking whiskey.
Yeah,
but whiskey, you got it.
Thank you.
So we will let you know that this is platinum whiskey.
Thank you.
This is diamond whiskey. This is money swine. And then we have the bottles of champagne.
Right.
We have the wines. We have the soft drinks. We have the grills. We have, if you are with platinum and diamond, you have buffet.
Allah.
So
in other words, serve everyone.
Oh, serve
dimension.
Eat what you can. You understand? So if you are with gold, I didn't mention your name on the buffet table. Okay. So please understand and admire. You know the eating prowess of the platinum and the diamond people, and clap for them. But for the dancing, there, all of us we are dancing. Exactly. But your pocket will tell what you want to eat. Because you can't bring palm wine. You can't have palm wine budget
for champagne
taste. No, it doesn't work like that. No. If your money can buy palm wine will save you. You understand? Exactly.
We do the thing according to Pipi man. That's how we say it.
According to your weight.
I don't understand, but I agree. Yes, exactly. So that is what is happening. We have great artists coming through.
Wonderful.
Yeah, don't tell me to mention their names.
Oh, so we are keeping it under wraps for now.
Because if I say everything today, what
will you say tomorrow?
We release this first one. Thank you very much. So the most important thing, the most important thing is we will outdoor them in a grand style.
That's right.
Exactly. So all we need you to understand is give us a call now on 0205 973 973. 0205 973 973. A beautiful lady will take your details and then we will take you through the registration and how you can be part of situation.
The thing about the city events, when we start announcing them, those who know, and they start booking their spots quickly.
You won't believe
then
that.
There are always latecomers.
Yesterday, somebody actually asked me that what are the packages for situation.
You are kidding me.
Calm down. Calm down. Selassie, calm down. Calm down. You know that some people, they feel that in the night if they sleep, something will happen and they will sleep. So when they are going to sleep, they are worried because you are so right. You know, so people are really gearing up. I mean, from TV, we've already had about 6 registrations.
Wow.
Yes.
Already?
Yes, already. Wow. Meaning that people have been waiting. But we also know those who will not take their oil.
Stubborn Academy.
And they will come there on that day.
That's what they for.
I want table. Every day Rapture will go leave you. You understand? Every day Rapture leaves them. Every day they will be late.
Because even Heritage Caravan, people are asking for how much it's going to cost. They want to start paying already.
Caleb, a lady called and the woman was like, am I speaking with Frima? I said yes. He said, but how can you people do that? You said you haven't started registering people for Heritage Caravan. But somebody told me that you've started already. Started what? Heritage Caravan happens in March. Madam, calm down. Which one? Also, the person said that they'll be watching until I said, relax, madam. It is the playback. I'm sure if I was close to the woman, she would slap me. I said, relax. We haven't started. So when I said, don't worry, sometime in January. He said, "Can I write my name with you?" I said, "I can't vouch for that. I beg you, don't write your name with me." So that's
what you should call us to do now is to register for
situation.
That one is open.
This is the book of life.
Exactly.
Open. Write your name in the book of life.
Yes. And call the number that we have shared. Don't go and call anybody. Don't think that, oh, I know Caleb. Oh, I know Sky.
It will do you say
Masa.
It will over you.
Yo, Caleb is busy. Sky is busy. If they don't bring it, that is it. So please call the number 0205 973 973.
So this one we are essentially booking reservations, right?
Reservations.
Are we reserving tables as individuals, or we are reserving tables as a group?
So that the table seats 8 people.
Okay.
But situation is for families, is for groups of friends, it's for corporate institutions.
Old school people.
Exactly, old school mates and all that. Okay. So you can decide that instead of organizing your own staff party. It's been a very stressful year. Leave that to us.
Yes.
Just give us a call. Let us know that, we are 30, we are 40, we are 20, we want to be at situation. We will have a way of putting your tables together, sitting close to each other so that you can bond properly. So if you are that group, if you are not exactly 8, no problem. Let us know. We will do something for you.
Sure. Okay.
And if you are 2 people, there are some certain people that is me and my partner. Nobody should come and do anything. Don't worry. And there are some loners too who are coming with extra agenda.
Thank you.
Okay. That beyond platinum, no, I won't go home alone. I first say, now God has blessed and we have multiplied. So you two come, no problem. Just call us, but let us know that.
Which I send you digit.
Thank you very much.
Your friend, no. In 9 months' time, we'll come visiting. Yes, with a boy and girl on our face. It's your mobile situation now.
Yes.
Your mobile
multiplication.
Because a bit more almost
thank you.
And you found to my baby.
Exactly. You are above 18. Yes, Constitution recognizes you. So you can come 1, leave 2.
Yes.
In 9 months' time, leave 3.
No, that'll be the whole story. No, people are sending messages on this one, Sky. There's a message here. Koku Glover from Ashaiman. He said, "Oh, bros, now silver cra is out. I thought you will come to bronze and onward to wood to accommodate with the carpenters."
paper.
Yeah, okay. Koku, I'm sorry.
Baby, na sugar. Everybody they wait. Utakene no more. If I didn't maka, better soup na money kilamo. Adam wa pekem ya ada. Yo. Adam wa change someone. Everybody they wait. Utakene no more. Everybody they wait. Utakene no more. If I didn't maka, better soup na money kilamo. Adam wa pekem ya ada. Yo.
Ada. Oh.
You have added ever to the Yoruba.
We like it.
You hear the song? It's a better soup.
No money.
Will kill up.
Thank you.
So better party for this party.
Thank you.
So if you go choose You know where the popular stand is, where we did the
platinum, no.
where we chop the chicken left, right.
No, but I tell you, so depressing.
You know what is so depressing? You go to a party.
Yes.
The people who are paid for the bigger one, they hold the chicken two sides. You know, one day left, one day right. Yeah. Where they chop the chicken like that. Like that way you do with the water.
I know that means you've been swallowing your own
saliva. And the sad thing is, once you are done with yours, they have unlimited. It
keeps
coming. So they are chewing the one fall. They say, bring me another one. Then you want to go and take the one that has fallen and clean.
And the painful thing is not that you couldn't even afford it to. You are just doing pepper and thinking about it.
It is the pepper. It is the pepper because sometimes you think that but we are all going to the same place. We will all be there. So why do I have to pay this? Until you get there.
And then you realize that levels days.
You should have listened to the word of God. It would have saved your life.
So this one, just book that thing. Go for platinum straight.
If I were you, if you don't know to ask, let them tell you.
Levels day.
That you see, the painful part is when we come and announce that. So the platinum and diamond, the buffet is ready.
And then your something plus one is looking.
And that one too, waiters come to serve you.
Look,
you don't have to go and be in queue or anything. You're just sitting down.
No, exactly. So whatever you want, we have waiters who are bringing your stuff to you. But when it comes to the buffet, because you know what you want to eat, you go there majestically, gracefully, and do it. And it is happening at East Legon.
Thank you.
East Legon. Get the address right. Because the East Legon alone is the
vibe
party.
is different.
The East Legon alone is party. And we are doing the party
in
the party grounds.
My God.
So you know how it's going to be like. Yeah, same with that.
Should I translate that for you?
Please. You say here be roadside.
No, if you chop your mouth a child way they enjoy life, you know they die. Just say just the guess on small scale for 11.
That small one, that one just to remind you that.
No, but seriously, look, we work so hard, okay, and people are saving their money. It's good to save money.
You may get a haircut.
But Masa, you don't know when you will die.
So cut your own hair.
You understand? So before you die now, because your next of kin, no, Charlie, if ghost is real,
he has plans for your money.
If ghost is real and you're standing somewhere and you're looking at the way your next of kin is blowing your money a platinum, gold, a platinum, and you realize that you know when you were on earth, it was gone for you. When you are buying egg, then you are calculating.
You think you're wasting it.
Masa wunya sika dibi now next of kin 7
No, we'll go for a very quick break. We'll go for a very quick break. When we're back, we'll wrap it all up for you.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Accra goes to the opera. Join Lumina for an unforgettable night at Accra Goes to the Opera. Experience a journey through the captivating world of operatic sounds, featuring stunning performances of classic opera pieces intertwined with beautiful Afro music. This is more than just a concert. It's an opportunity to immerse yourself in the elegance and artistry of opera. Also performing all the way from South Africa, Tieho and Dorothy. Date, Sunday, November 24th at 6 p.m. prompt. Venue, Christ Temple East. Grab a ticket for yourself and your loved ones by dialing star 844 star 315 hash or visit the inquiry desk in the lobby. To RSVP, call plus 233-248-423-721. Share in this remarkable musical night. Accra Goes to the Opera with Lumina.
Please, how much is the rice?
It depends on size, no. 5 kilogram, no. And no for 120 Ghana cedis.
120 Ghana cedis?
Ayo, right now, the importers are complaining about the high dollar rates, taxes, and import duties. So they have also increased prices. You can ask around.
But this same bag was 25 Ghana cedis in 2016, if I'm not mistaken.
You see, elections have consequences. Today, when you complain, government says Russia and Ukraine war.
And you are forgetting COVID-19.
One bag of cement in John Dramani Mahama's time, 2016, was 24 cedis. But now it has crossed 100 Ghana cedis under the NPP. The dollar was 4 cedis under Mahama. But today, it is 16 Ghana cedis under the watch of Mr. Economic Fundamentals. These are the people who told us that Yetisikaso and accommodate.
Hey, Erade, ya too ababoni all the sweet promises have turned out to be 419.
Madam, we are all suffering. We really need a tried and tested, experienced and visionary leader who can reset our country and lead us to build the Ghana we all want.
Vote for change. Vote for John Dramani Mahama and the NDC.
All right.
Hello, boss. I just drove out of your premises. I've called you several times. Boss, I beg.
I gave you an opportunity to present your proposal with your financial statements. You didn't. If we approve and request for an invoice, that will take you another month, You couldn't even provide receipts from the last job. My brother, we have given the contract to someone else who promptly furnished us with what we needed. Get serious.
Yehoah.
Don't be caught in this mess ever again. Restart with Build. Build provides businesses with a comprehensive accounting software with features that make your bookkeeping, accounting, tax, and payroll functions seamless. Our support team is always available to assist and respond to all your inquiries. Log on to www.build.africa and sign up. Call 030-84007 or 0303-974-832 for more information. Build. Bookkeeping made simple. Results made extraordinary.
Make life easier with Sigma Appliances. Yeah. Your excellent go-to choice. For Sigma Appliances.
From air conditioners, fridges, freezers, washing machines, small appliances, and more, Sigma Appliances has them all. Visit Platinum Impex on the Sprinters Road behind Okadeco for wholesale. Call 030-280-1555 or WhatsApp +233-55-466-6444. Visit platinumimpex.net.
Come on. Good boy. Honey, look, he's crawling.
Wow.
Good job. The new Cerelac Wheat and Maize has the combined goodness of wheat and maize grains fortified with iron, vitamins, and minerals also found in fruits and vegetables. To prepare the new Cerelac Wheat and Maize, just add milk. Enjoy your little one's big moments at less cost. Cerelac, care for them, count on us. This advert is FDA approved.
Dr. Baumian once said,
They are hurting the economy. These taxes are hurting. And therefore, you are not going to get the growth. And when you don't get the growth, you will not get the revenue. And when you don't get the revenue, you go back to increasing taxes to get the revenue. And then you are in a cyclical downward spiral. And so they have it wrong.
Plenty English know the full baskets. They told us they'd move us from taxation to production, but they rather imposed over 40 taxes on suffering Ghanaians. Vote John Dramani Mahama for president. Trustworthy, honest, and reliable. Vote for change. Choose the umbrella. Vote John Dramani Mahama and the NDC.
Electroland's Black Friday and Xmas Bonanza. Xmas came early. Black Friday is here with amazing offers you won't believe. Get a Samsung 32-inch LED Smart TV for just 3,299 Ghana cedis. Cool down with a Samsung AC starting at 6,499 Ghana cedis plus a free blender. Need a fridge? Grab a TCL top mount for only 3,299 Ghana cedis and get a free deep fryer. The Media Top Load washing machine is just 2,499 Ghana cedis plus plus a free 5-gas burner. Enjoy Netflix in style with the NASCO 50-inch smart TV for only 4,999 Ghana cedis and get a free NASCO karaoke speaker. Rush to any Electroland showroom or dealer store across Ghana for huge discounts and free gifts. And don't miss the Achedie Kesier promo. Win double every week and monthly. Electroland, your home for affordable electronics and appliances.
From the comforting hugs and reconnecting moments to the thoughtful eulogies, funerals, whether big or small, must be dignifying. And that's what Lashibi Funeral Homes and Crematorium was set up for. From our state-of-the-art facilities for preserving remains through our 450-seater chapel to our meticulously managed cemetery, we've got these and everything else you might need in one place. So if sending a loved one off in a dignified manner matters to you, reach out to Lashibi Funeral Homes and Crematorium immediately you lose a loved one. Call us on 050-953-2409 or visit us at lashibifuneralhomes.com. Lashibi Funeral Homes and Crematorium. Dignity for the deceased, comfort for the bereaved.
The Citi Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise.
Move. Abedimpo. Kwame Kofi Kinata. Asa. We here for an uncommon. Kofuli Budansi dance.
This is Citi 97.3.
Landlord no dey follow me, 'cause the house be my own. Chairman no dey bother me, 'cause I dey on my own.
So if you're looking for reliable, uninterrupted electricity supply, Deep Solar Ghana has you covered. Only 58,000 Ghana cedis and you're fully off the grid. Call 059-549-4113. Visit deepsolarghana.com to learn more. Remember, your energy independence begins when you call Deep Solar. So, for some people abroad are asking, say, those abroad, no, should they go to some app? Is there a link? What else is there for those abroad?
You see, the abroad people, simple thing. They want to make it add mass. You understand? So we are doing mental. They want to turn that into add mass. Look, we have put the number there.
Yes.
Plus 233.
Yes.
205.
Yes.
973. 973.
It's the same for everybody.
It's the same for everybody.
Those are abroad and those are home.
Wherever you are, abroad, space,
yes,
underground,
yes,
in a submarine,
it's the same thing.
On the road,
everything,
driving on the flower pot interchange, wherever you are, also, it is the same thing.
Everything,
wherever you are,
you don't need protocol to.
No.
You don't have to call
anybody. You see,
don't call Nathan. You'll be stressing him.
Don't call Nathan. You see, then they will become that. They know that as a sky, as a Fema ferry sky kakra, So then sky will come. So challenge my two people.
Not to happen.
Don't do that because you have heard. Don't call him.
Yes.
Don't call him.
Yes.
Don't call Caleb.
Yes.
You understand?
Should they call Zoe?
Aduzi.
Aduzi.
Oh, Aduzi.
All right. Aduzi. Don't forget it. Forget about it.
Aduzi. Don't call Aduzi. Don't call Caleb. You have the number.
Yes.
And you have from now all the way to maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
Once we've exhausted the tables, we are done. So when we are doing these things, we really don't want to put out, this is the deadline. We don't have deadline. If we wake up tomorrow morning and the tables are sold out, we are done. So if you know you want to be there, this is the time. They say that when you hear the gospel, harden not your heart. Today might be your day of salvation.
Thank you.
You don't know when the trumpet will sound. Prepare yourself to meet thy maker.
That'll be the whole story.
Thank you.
Later we will meet at the University of Ghana, right?
Oh yeah.
You are the special guest of honor for something.
Calm down. Yeah. We are from the Premier University.
It's calming down for me.
Are you kuntai like that?
The Gimpa people are worried, but it's okay,
But they are cousins.
You can come back.
They are there.
Azozi. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Caleb. How are you doing?
I'm all right. What is your situation this morning?
I've had breakfast, so I'm okay.
You're okay. British breakfast.
How you doing? Aduzi.
Why them go?
Thank you.
They remind me of something. That's you have breakfast this morning.
Yes.
Hey,
no,
it's okay.
I'll tell that story later.
We'll do that after. But thank you for doing the listening. Good morning, Zoe.
Good morning, Caleb. Coming up, Independence Pop.